We cleared the entire temple except this one place. So now we're going to this one place that's left.
No, there was
That's how
there was
it is.
another part. There was another barred door we didn't go into.
Yeah, because
Oh, yeah.
Pepsi wanted to walk the outskirts. But, yeah. Gaslight, Girl Keep, and Gate Boss did not quite work on our boy Icareth. I know, right? Imagine. As the party fought some shadows, it went great. It went fine. They found a yellowed fountain of sludge. It was fine. The party met up and then they found a rust monster, and rather than trying to ask it if it was hungry or if it wanted anything, the tieflings chose violence. Typical tieflings, to be honest. They just can't have anything nice in society when there's tieflings around.
Bit on the ground.
Anyway, the Aasimar then went into a room and decided to try and desecrate a corpse, but instead got desecrated by a carrion crawler. And that's the last time they went grave robbing. The party then walked all the way round, went back past the ghost, gave him a fist bump, and he was like, "Ayy." And then found their way back into this room, where they found out that Icareth checking for traps. No, Icareth just got lucky checking for traps, and had not actually figured out where all the traps were. And now we're here. And during that time, Rupert,
I'm sorry,
the greatest...
you might have forgotten the most...
The greatest... Yeah, I glossed over a lot of stuff. Don't worry about the dog. We've already discussed the dog.
Okay.
Rupert and his greatness.
So can you really call face planting in every single trap lucky?
Yeah, I can. Me, personally.
Lucky you survived.
Okay.
Yeah, Rupert, however, was like, "Hey guys, do you know what would be really fun? It would be really fun. Pepsi, can you do me a favor?
What?
Can you zoom all the way out?
Okay.
So you see the whole map?
Yeah.
Redraw it.
What?
Redraw it.
Why?
Oh, you volunteered to be cartographer.
But no,
Sorry.
I did not.
You did.
Sorry, Pepsi. That might have been on
No.
Brutus volunteered. It is what it is.
Volunteer to tribute, man.
I'm not a
Yes, you did.
cartographer.
You said your memory was perfect.
No, I didn't.
You did. I remember those
Brutus,
words coming out of your mouth, man.
Brutus, man, either you make the map or we're without a map.
Who has the highest intelligence of all? Is it? I guess it's gotta be fucking Amber, right? Surely.
Intelligence.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah, but somehow you're still the smartest person in the room.
Huh?
Oh, okay. Amber may not be the smartest, but she has the highest information recollection.
Street smart, not anything
Yeah,
else smart.
Amber didn't volunteer to be the cartographer. Brutus did, unfortunately.
And,
No.
And
No.
if we were lying in any way, shape, or form, your boss would have chimed in by now to say, but your boss has been awfully quiet about that, man.
Damn.
Boss is really
God.
tired.
I will say that if Brutus is the
You know
one
what?
pulling out to do the map, Hura looks a bit hesitant, but yeah.
You know what?
No?
Can I roll for it instead of actively trying for it?
No, we'd
To
very
see how much of the map.
we'd very much like you to draw the map using the pen tool.
I don't know.
We want to see how accurately you can get it.
Okay, hold on. Let me figure out where the fucking pen tool is then.
Poor man.
So, why does he do this to himself? Why does he do this to himself? He puts himself in
Yeah,
these
I
positions
see it
and
as if
tells
this
us to
wasn't
hold-
my decision. As if this wasn't my doing.
I'm going to
Stop
hurt
hitting
you
yourself.
all.
Damn.
Fuck it. Nope, that's not the pen tool. Where is it?
I'll give you a pen tool in a minute. I mean, what?
I found it. I'm going to hurt everyone.
Joke's on
That's
you.
it.
I'm into that.
I'm gonna cause the TPK.
No, that's
All
probably what we
right,
thought.
let's take.
Only thing I don't know is, seeing as there's no fog of war, I don't think we can see the pencil thing he's drawing.
Let's see.
Well, Gark, look at that. The consequences of your actions come back to haunt you.
Oh shit, that's the wrong color. Okay, how do I change the color of the pen?
You click the little cog underneath the plus.
Okay, thank you. I can't actually see where I'm drawing off screen.
Well. Like I said, what the fuck, Scott?
What did I do?
Okay, let's. Okay, so we'll go this way,
He's an artiste.
this way.
He's an artiste, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, you're opening the door.
It's called freehand drawing because your hand is
I
liberated
don't know why you're moving me.
by what you're seeing. Or from what you're seeing.
Guys, he's singing Ghostbusters.
How well is he doing so far? Scott,
So
how
it sounds like
well is he
sounds like
doing
another
so far?
mountain map where you do this and the players just create new dungeons for you until they get bored of it.
The temptation to just draw dicks everywhere.
Someone wrote,
I
I
mean,
think
Brutus can.
we're here somewhere?
Inspector Gadget.
Over by the door that you didn't open. You know the door you didn't open?
Yeah.
There's a text box that says, I think there was something.
Alright, I did all my squiggling. Let's see how well I did it.
Is he not going to place text boxes with, what's in this room and what's in that room?
Can we reveal the map again to see how my squiggles did?
I'd need to move everybody around the map again. That's an awful lot of effort.
Damn. I guess we'll see my squiggles as we walk.
This
Gark?
has to be the dumbest thing we've ever done.
Gark, I hope you know Clay's next.
That's right.
No, he's
It
not.
might have been a better idea to just make a screenshot and then put it in the Discord, because now we don't have a map still.
Man,
No.
the consequences of your actions coming back to haunt you, Gark.
What do you mean? This is...
Hold on. Brutus just said that he'll be the map maker for the rest of the campaign, no?
No!
This is not just this
I
session.
think we all heard Hurrell say that he'll do the map making.
I remember hearing that.
I'm pretty sure it was for the rest of the campaign.
I distinctly remember hearing that. I'm not sure about yous. But that's your big
I
squid.
think Quinn's dead.
No,
Nah.
I'm here.
Nah, they've just been elbow dropped. They've been told to breathe in too hard.
Alright. Is there anything else in this tomb? There, here, take this shitty drawing on a piece of paper. That's the map now.
I'm hearing what's going on.
Alright, so, have we found everything in this place yet? Or can we go searching for this soul mongrel thing? I don't even remember what it's called anymore.
Clive was saying you've got a map. You know if we've explored everything, don't you?
I gave the map to the boss, so it's the boss's problem now.
We call that delegation where I'm from.
Look, I was told to write the map, not follow it. That's you guys' job. And I defer
that's
to my boss.
I think that's where you go wrong in the first place. You don't write a map, you draw it.
Oh no.
Considering the luck we've had searching for this thing before, I don't think we're gonna have much luck now, but I suppose we can venture on and try.
Alright, let's figure out how to get out of here.
Well,
I forgot.
here we have to clean up these
Brutus,
rocks.
watch out.
Oh.
Brutus, we carefully lined out what path was safe to take, and you completely ignored that.
What was the line? Is it
You
the
can see
circles?
it represented by circles and crosses.
Hey,
You
Brutus.
guys didn't tell me which was which!
The cross
What
is
do you
bad,
think?
circles
Which is
good.
which?
Brutus, you'd be so kind as
It's
to
a
make
trap,
a deck
isn't it?
save, please.
He got so mad about
massive
trips.
X. Yeah, that's probably good, you know?
I'm about to crash it.
Brutus, you take 9 slashing damage as these giant tiles.
Safe to say, that one isn't. Safe. I thought he was gonna walk on the other X.
Brutus, make a deck
Clive was saying,
save.
are you okay?
What? The circles were saying I was told! Son of a bitch!
Remember how I said that we found out Vox wasn't the best at finding the traps?
Hold on, but someone... No, this one he stepped on last round as well. Or last session.
Yeah, after having stepped on the one previous. It's a 10-foot tile trap there, buddy. Take a
Hey,
further
could I
9.
roll? Could I roll
okay.
investigation to see if I can
Now-
find the pattern of the traps?
Yeah, now I understand. It's... Wait, hold on. I can...
I'm
It's
going to
this.
hurt someone.
So I'm going to
This
do
is a
this for you.
trap.
I'm going to do this for you
This
because
is a trap, and this is a trap, isn't it?
I'm going to do something for you, and it's going to make a bit more sense once I'm done it. Okay, honey? So I'm going to quickly make a box. I put you fucking in it.
Next time one of the angels are gone, I'm going to use them as a heal bot.
So see if you look up the very, very top. Like you got to zoom out, but there's a bit that gives you
1 square is 10 foot. Yep.
yeah, and then this map is blown up to accommodate a 5-foot grid. So every one tile thing is 2 tiles. That's why the doors are also off center. They would be centered for a 10-foot map, but that just is really fucking annoying to play on. So the good news is, Brutus, you've done in 5 seconds what Icareth couldn't do over 12 hours. You surely are the
right.
best at finding traps, aren't you, Cannon Fodder?
Found the pattern. Let's go.
Okay, hold on. I laid the groundwork, okay?
The rough edges. Clive will, if Brutus walks past him, he'll try and grab his hand, but Clive will sign you need some help? You know, healing?
Please. I'm going to sign back. Please and thank you.
He'll sign, I can hear you. Don't worry. The most common misconception is that Clive is also deaf. It seems...
Oh no! He signs back. I don't want to say it out loud. Pointing at his 2 tiefling companions.
So,
Yeah, well, he'll give you a pat on the back and sign.
Is it
Let's
safe-
go.
is it safe
Alright,
to
so that
assume
bumps it
that
up to
the
28.
traps still alternate?
Well, seeing as
Or
Clive
have
is currently
one
standing on
investigation.
said trap, probably not. I hope.
Well, that's why I asked if I could roll investigation to see like how the pattern continues or what gives away the trap.
Sure. What was the number?
Fucking-
I'm trying-
Kill me in 8.
8.
Roll a 2 on the die, cause fuck me, I guess.
There could be some issues here. There could be.
Can I try something?
Sure, why not?
Can I try to... This is I'm going to argue perception, but can I see any obvious trap mechanisms?
You can roll perception, sure. What did you get?
Fuck me! I got a nat 1. Oh, kill me now.
You guys are
You
doing
know, this-
fantastic.
This is why I hire you, because you always make me look better.
Can I take a crack at it?
Well, you can.
At this point, sure. What's the worst that happens?
Another net one. Another net. Aw.
Yeah, they've got all the traps. You can see it. They've got them all.
Yes, it seems that we're away from peril for now.
Alright, you go first.
On a completely meta one, which I think you'll find hilarious, the DC was 10... Sorry, it was fuck, where is it here? It was... Yeah, DC was 15 on both of them. Ladies and gentlemen, this is for levels 1 through 3. Love it.
Hell yeah.
It's like a children's puzzle.
Who hurt these people?
It's fantastic.
Alright, let's go. My pride's already wounded.
Fucking hell, mate.
Of course you have pride, you... Never
Where are
mind.
we going?
Whoa.
Someone almost said something.
Yeah.
I think Grandma needs her medicine.
Yeah, Grandma, everything was better during the war. You're right. That nasty man, yes, he was a nasty man. The things he done to those people, terrible.
You know what? According to my map, we found everything. Let's go.
Oh no, see, this whole time that you've been doing this, Ikareth has been digging a mine. The children
Alongside-
yearn for the mine.
You can keep going.
alongside
Child, I yearn for
the
the
unseen
mines.
servant. The unseen servant is the actual child that has been helping.
Yeah,
It
no,
just
back
doesn't-
during the
doesn't
war, all
your-
the men were off, so I could finally kiss all the girls.
Yeah,
Doesn't your god want you to do something down here?
Were you saying that too?
Brutus, doesn't your god want you to do something down here?
No, I was just told to spread the word.
That is.
Okay. Have you done that?
Praise be Gorm. Hey, y'all ever heard about Gorm? War guy? Something danger zone?
He says to three probably most zealous fucking Asimar ever.
There, I did my preaching for the day.
my god's better than your god, because my god's old.
Yeah, that's good enough for now. Cracking his neck, like sort of like shifting his mask.
That's wonderful, sweetheart. I'm so happy for you.
Mate, I just joined a religion for the cool spear. And plus I still get to crack skulls, so works for me.
Well,
Yes.
he like opens his mouth to retaliate a bit, and then he looks at like the packed weapon in his hand. He's like, I can't say shit.
Oh, you looked like you were about to say something. You okay?
No, it's nothing.
I just sell my soul to studying instead of otherworldly creatures.
He's all here, just
Oh,
the
wait.
words echoing through the corridor. Nerd!
Oh, I thought I was gonna be another N-word.
No, I'm not Ikareth.
Another one is wild. Anyway,
Another one bites the dust.
Clive or Son, I think we've had everything here bar one room.
Well, two.
So
Well, according to my map, we've found everything.
two. I thought there was only one that was barred. We didn't go into it.
There's the one that was barred, and then there's also the one behind these rocks that we're clearing up right now.
Sorry, so I'm going to correct you there real quick, Vox, that you're clearing up right now.
It's a. I mean, even if
Go on.
me
Say
doing
it's a group decision. Go on.
group effort. It's just, like
Effort.
It's a group effort as everybody's as far away from him as they can possibly be.
Hey, we're more support.
You know, like in a commune when there's like the workers fixing the road, and it's actually just one guy digging, and like all the rest are just standing around watching. That's a group effort.
Fox, that sounds a bit like the British government.
Yeah, it's one employee and then 5 supervisors. They're all having a smoke break.
Each supervisor has a supervisor to make sure they're supervising correct. We've all been there. So, is Icareth Halls...
Sorry.
What are you doing?
Clive would sign to Brutus, so where do you reckon we should start looking, Mr. Navigator?
Boss, you got this. You read the map.
No. Sorry, you volunteered.
I was just read it.
I'll be sure that we want him navigating us anywhere. I mean, full confidence to your abilities, darling. But I don't believe
I'm terrible
that.
at navigation.
Yes. So
Then
why
why
don't
did
we
you-
try?
Then why did
I
you
didn't
suggest-
think you guys would take me seriously. Nobody has up until now.
That's just sad.
We have, haven't we? We've been together for like 10 days or something.
And by no one, I mean, signs. Actually, just spits on the ground.
Oh, he's one of those self-hating ones. Oh, this is rare indeed.
Okay, is there like any way that we, and by we I mean I, could like roll for like a sense of direction, like
What do you want?
investigation, like if we're trying, okay, if we can figure out where we, can I roll to see if we get there accurately?
Barred room is around about down to the southeast of us, where we are now.
Mhm.
That's the only thing that we found that we didn't go into last. We've been everywhere else pretty much. Although I will say, I don't think we've
Pardon me.
explored everything because you had a bunch of idiots looking in rooms, which we all are.
Well,
When
I
Dark's player was the highest one present with the intelligence of 10, he was the smart one looking for stuff.
suppose that we can look about, and then there's that one place that we haven't explored, so we can make our way there. It'll be a group effort, a bonding experience.
Clive will sign. We should probably avoid the fountain room, though. Oh no, shit! Clive wasn't there for that.
Oh, that was
Never
Bruce
mind.
that was there.
Yeah, never mind.
Brutus will sign. We should avoid the fountain room.
Yeah, Brutus, why should we avoid the fountain room?
I don't remember.
It
Just
smelled
give a
bad.
bad mode.
To be fair, it did smell bad.
Yeah, and you did execute a dog in there.
No,
Yeah,
I
but
left
that's a reason
him
for me.
behind. No, I abandoned him there.
Yeah, all right.
Brutus, for my own personal, could you just really quickly, privately roll me the appropriate charisma check for that one, so that way you're neither confirming nor denying what you actually said to the people there.
Are you asking me to make a deception roll?
A deception or persuasion, but it's only just for me, so that way I know. That way I know how to act accordingly. I'm a very simple person. Cool.
Oh, I actually made it blind to myself too. Oh well.
Yeah, but you know what you clicked.
Even better.
No, I know what I clicked, but I don't know what I rolled.
I'll DM you it.
Okay, I'm just curious.
Well, should we make haste?
Yeah.
I'd rather not spend more time in here than we have to. I'm already getting quite sick of it.
I should
Alright.
consider retirement after this.
I'm surprised I haven't considered it already.
Clive would opt to go to the southeast one, then the bard room they haven't explored. Holy fucking shit! Is this part of his map?
Yeah.
These squiggles.
Use walk on by. So, I feel the plan
Cruising
here
on
is
down Main Street.
I feel the plan is here just to leave Icareth to dig a hole, and to me that's fine.
Is Ziggy going
Yep.
to help me, or?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay, no, then I'll let the unseen servant. Oh no, but the unseen servant is only within a certain radius, right?
Zig wasn't
But,
told to help you. Zig's indebted to Amber and enamored with Aziri. Like,
And 2 sessions ago, you did say you were going to clear it, and then the next session you didn't. So you owe us.
yeah, back to work. Go on, Aryan boy.
Steve.
Wait, hold on.
Okay,
Clive, where are the others?
I can move away. It's only the I can
There you
let
are. I
the,
thought you were following. Oh, sorry.
I can let the unseen servant work. I can't command him to move more than 60 feet away from me, but leaving him more than 60 feet away should be fine.
I just
It's-
realized Ziggy doesn't have night vision and he is stuck.
Don't worry, I'll resolve that real quick with some...
Deck saves?
No, some torches. In fact, don't... Our boy Zig...
I'm casting light.
Yeah, I was gonna say, our boy Zig, though, if I'm not mistaken, orcs and half-orcs have dark vision. So he should actually have some dark vision. Let me fix that just now.
Wait, who wrote? I think there was something like exactly on the right spot.
I'll also bring... Stay stealth, stay stealth. There we
Oh,
go,
sorry.
Ruby. Incoming one Zig with his 60 feet of dark vision.
Oh yeah.
Hey guys, do you like my map making skills?
I saw.
Hey,
Honestly, yeah, it's pretty good.
Do you know what's really great now? You know what's really great now? We'll just turn on fog exploration again. Now that...
Oh, I don't think we can see it again. But
No,
hey,
no,
I
but
was
you can see everywhere you've been now.
I was pretty close on my little note here.
This was exactly where it was. Yeah,
Oh shit on a shingle.
Yeah,
that was you then.
yeah. Maybe Clive should just be the navigator.
Clive, you can barely see. Don't worry about it, buddy. Don't worry about it.
I can barely see him. Still, I am better than the fucking. Anyway, Clive
Like
will just
licks his
kind of
fingers
shrug.
and like licks his fingers and puts his hand up to the wind as they're underground.
Clive will kind of shrug and start to tear off the other what's it called, barricade. You know, pull out the nails and such. Takes a
take the
step
health
back
action.
and
Yep. As you
you need to do
rip
you?
on the barriers and pull them off. Also, there's a Ziri earlier on there as well. You know, picks up the rug and picks up the pot and puts them back in the bag and walks on.
So, last time, Brutus said he heard something on the other end of the door. Can Clive hear anything?
Is there anyone else who wants to maybe investigate instead of Clive with his like negative 50 to everything?
Hey.
I can hear like some.
Maybe we shouldn't go into this room. Because it sounds like someone is cranking their hog.
Oh my god, it's Brutus!
There are snakes in there.
There's a
Yeah.
snake in my trousers.
Yeah, there's a lot of one-eyed snakes around here lately.
Can I carefully
Something
open the door and
seems-
try and peer through a crack?
I want to.
Hopefully so that no one else will notice it. If you want me to, I could make like a stealth check for that.
I can give guidance for the. Actually, for the stealth.
Allow me to
Very
Here
cool.
we go.
do some quick math on this one here.
Yeah.
I would say as you creak open the door, I is going to request a good old. I'm going to request a good old stealth check from you. DC is not very high, but there was always
13.
That's a 13 with the 3 included.
Thank you.
You see this shambling mess. Then you see another shambling mess next to it. You can hear a few more shambling messes in this room.
When you say shambling mess, am I supposed to get traumatic flashbacks to Eve of Ruin and those shambling messes?
No, more like Icarus when he hears that his kingdom's been denied. That type of shambling mess.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Would I be able to like also see through? I don't know how tall Clive is.
I think Clive's taller than you. I think.
Probably.
Clive is
Well, you didn't give me a height.
6'2".
6'2". Yeah, who else like 5'11"?
That's close. That's 6-ish rounded up, and that's practically 6'1". And on Tinder you can lie a little bit, so you're 6'2" as well. Or Grinder, I guess.
Well, counting the horn. If you add the horn to it becomes.
I bet he was wearing heels as well.
5.
With his man boots.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and it's better
True.
to round up to make like 6'6", plus the 2-inch heels make 6'8". But it's funnier to say 6'9".
Clive will sign. Bunch of depressed people might attack in fear.
Hurl, you
And,
can make a perception check if you like.
Okay. Wow.
There are
Just for being short.
shapes.
There are shapes, yeah. And I suppose now that he's, told the others about what's in there, he'll open a door further.
Great
There's
thing
the
about
depressed people.
Aziri giving off light, isn't it?
What?
You know, that great
Is she
way
giving
that...
off light?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been casting light spell.
Go
Oh,
ahead and roll initiative.
Yay.
Oh,
They have a shit perception, but like if you don't notice it going from black and white to colour, well in that case then you're blind. Oh, this is the jealous, optimistic, tired, arrogant, and confused zombie. Funnily enough, all of these adjectives also work for most of the party. I'll let you
Wait,
fight
sorry,
that too.
what were
I
them?
think. Whoops. I actually rolled my initiative
Don't
privately.
worry, I knocked it out for you, Bibs.
Gotcha. Thank you.
I'll just quickly throw it into the chat.
Yeah, boy.
And I will roll all NPCs. I will also remind mainly Gark that when he clicks the next turn button, it can cause issues for people.
what'd you say?
Whenever you click the next turn button, remember that it can cause issues for Tom.
So I shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I'll do it because when
Okay.
the DM does it, obviously if you do it by accident, you do it by accident. But
Yeah,
as
it's not all the time. It's just
the less issues Tom has for Tom, the better, I would say, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players and 7% battery. Thank you very much, Apple. As you open the door and you hear that, "Rrrr, Amber, hey!"
Hey, the only net 20 I will roll the session. Oh my god, it's an undead.
Slide.
I'm just gonna... Let's just do anything against undead.
Probably
All the
hard.
net does not do anything different for undead. That kind of bothers me, I'm not gonna lie. I'll just give him pew pew.
Pew pew.
That's a 14
A
for 3.
14 for 3 upon this one over here. Hits.
And then I'll go back here. And that's my turn.
Pharrell.
Yay!
Oh my god, it's my turn as Horel.
Back up. We'll see how this goes. I'm gonna Hit the one also, it's already in.
Yep. 9 for 9 hits.
Yay!
You fire off. Did it else?
Back up. You know what? I'll be so nice to Clive.
Oh, look at you.
I know.
What do you say to inspire me?
I don't think I say anything. He's stroking his violin at you, connivingly.
Is that a euphemism? I feel that's a euphemism.
Who else doesn't have irises? But you believe that if he did, he'd probably side-eyeing you.
This zombie walks on out, and we are in the target-rich environment, ladies and gentlemen. Price is Right rules. Closest without going over. On a d20, Tom.
3.
Icarith.
What did Tom say?
3.
Then I'll say 1, because I don't like 2.
Guard.
20.
20. So Aziri. It looks like you're gonna have another man slobbering all over you, but this one shows violence first. You know how it is. A 17 for 6 to hit.
Can you mark it off because I'm currently frozen?
Ah,
If it's 17, shouldn't it hit me instead?
no,
So
the
it's
17 to hit, I rolled the d20 for who would be hit. Similar between even or odd. Just in this case, I had to pick a number. But this guy comes in here, makes a slam against Aziri, and then we move over to Brutus.
Alright. Mark goes the clock. Alright, gun.
8 for 10 upon this one here.
Yep.
Hits.
This is the only one in sight. That hits?
Yeah.
Damn!
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope. That's it.
Icarith.
A ranged spell attack is at disadvantage.
Correctamundo.
But if it's a save, that's still just the same save, right?
Yeah, number still remains the same on a save.
Yeah,
No
okay.
change.
Then, under the assumption that Radiant is going to be helpful... Oh, actually, but I can do Radiant in other ways, too. Well, I was going to do this.
Dexterity save. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's a nat 20. It ain't a good number, but it's a save. So you click that off and the zombie and dodges, apparently.
Is either Aziri or Claymore hurt? No, right?
Both of them are hurt.
But not much.
You did watch Aziri take a smash, but you know.
I'll give Aziri one of these here.
Aziri,
Oh,
I'll
okay.
throw
Oh, well,
4 on you.
That's sad.
Better than nothing. Did I announce your turn?
I will move 1 over, and that's my turn.
It's Zig's turn. Zig's feeling hurt. Don't know if it's emotionally or physically. An 18 for no damage, apparently.
Why did no damage roll do?
Keep it up, Zeke.
Good question. What?
The damage is to his heart.
6 damage.
It's yeah, +1 for 6 on that guy there. And let me just check.
Let's turn.
If you click spear
If he-
ranged,
sorry.
it's wrong. Yeah?
If he made a
Oh,
ranged
that's not
attack,
funny.
wouldn't it be disadvantage?
Oh yeah, it would
Or does
be.
he have back tactics?
It would
No,
be
it's-
disadvantage, but
He
A
made a
natural-
melee attack.
oh, but you were targeting this
Well-
one over here.
Yes, the one in front. That's. I wasn't targeting anybody. That thing.
No, you're targeted to this guy here, Ruby.
Oh, I meant to target this boy.
So.
Oh, would have hit regardless.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, sorry.
Okay. Gonna move on over to this guy here. Guy here sees Clive, and he's gonna give Clive a big kiss. A 13 for 5. He is not gonna give Clive a big kiss. This guy will walk on over here, and with what I would say is half cover, will also attack Clive. And a 10 will miss regardless. We move over to, funnily enough, the man, the myth, the legend, Clive.
Yeah, I wanted to move in there. Can the zombies pass through here now?
They could only pass this way.
In that case, Clive will try and act as a tank and will take the dodge action.
Okay. Aziri.
You're still going to have to do it for me, because I am still recovering. I think my computer's struggling a bit. So Aziri will like to rage, the bonus action, and then recklessly attack two-handed with the sword. And is the zombie that hit us still alive?
So let's find out. This guy needs to... Oh, this guy needs to make a... No. The guy that hit Aziri has been turned to a pile of dust.
Was that before she attacked, or was that after her attack?
After her attack. It had 6 health,
Okay.
you've done 14, and it failed its undead fortitude, so it's dead.
Lovely. Then I will get as close to blocking up the doorway as possible. I know that I think they've come through, but yeah, so I'll be trying to hold that down.
Kyoko, did it else?
No, that's my turn.
Okay. Well, this zombie's confused as it's going to look there and look around and, you know, it'll look at the arrogant zombie and go, are we human or are we dancers? The arrogant zombie will tell it to fuck off and proceed to... yeah, you know what? It's going to move on in, take a swing against Clive. Well, we all saw that, and it misses. It then technically moves back, which does technically invoke 2 opportunity of attacks. Aziri's would be at half cover, however, I highly doubt Aziri's going to miss hitting a 10. I don't think Aziri's... I don't think you're going to need to make that attack there.
No.
It's, can it even make that?
No, if it's a critical hit, it automatically fails the dead fortitude. Sorry, that's
Even...
a bit metagaming.
No, I
up for
looked
you.
at it, don't worry. Also had to make sure it wasn't a 2024 zombie as well, just in case. Because you just poof and send that fucker straight to the afterlife.
I want to throw a gang sign so bad, but I'm holding a weapon.
Amber.
Just imagine he says a cool one-liner.
Flips him off.
A cool one finger, you mean?
Wow. I have perfect line of sight. My fuck. Has he been hit yet?
No, these ones have just made their way to the door.
We'll fix that.
A 12 for 6 will hit.
There
Yep.
you go.
Hurrah.
I am not gonna try and squeeze past here. I'm just gonna shoot them with the fucking bolt. Because why would I do anything else?
A 12
Okay.
for 13 will hit.
Max damage. How
Anything
rare.
else?
I want to push it back. Like,
10 foot.
yeah.
Take it back. There we go.
Did it else your turn?
Done.
No, actually, this is a pretty good angle.
Okay. Chris.
I can just barely see that zombie. That's great.
I'll say 3/4 cover, but that only puts the EC up to 13.
Hey, I'll take it.
I think you got it.
24 for 4.
I think I got it.
As you fire and it like hits the wall and it slumps down and then immediately starts to push itself back up against the wall.
Stay down!
No, shit again. No.
Don't know what's on there, buddy.
Guys, 30-round zombie! 30-round zombie! That's my turn.
We were like this level last time too.
Icarus. Swear actually.
I am going to do some of this here
True strike.
with this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Ranged, obviously, so throwing, and there's radiant. There we go.
I'm gonna check that out out of curiosity at some point, but for now, 17 for 11 will hit. I don't think a packed weapon's really worth anything. Yeah, so you fire that off. Did it else?
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
It's something I want to check. It might just be me being like really anally about certain stupid wordings and such, but I'll give it to you for now.
It's a good point because I did manually set the value and weight to 0. So yeah, if it's not worth anything, well, okay. Oops.
Motherfucker, I'm giving you it. Anything else?
Well, bonus action, summon back. So I have my trident back in hand now.
Okay.
And that's my turn, yeah.
Then it's Zika.
Does the spear have reach? And he's gonna chuck it past me. Oh, targeting this guy, sorry.
I want to point out I'm not the only person that's had this question. The spear ranged on this boy here does hit for 6. Did it not?
He's then gonna try to retrieve his stick before ending his turn.
Boy here gonna come on up and Gark Evenrod.
Odd.
Well, good news for Aziri, you have half cover at least.
It's advantage against me.
Why would you say that out loud? Well, he rolls an 11 on the dice both times, which is a 14, which misses. This other guy here, Tom Evenrod.
Odd.
Gark, funnily enough, with half cover, his 6 will
yeah,
miss. Gark.
Well, shit, I still can't squeeze past them. I'll try and kill the one on the left.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that 1 inspiration, please, if I can. That Ichi always likes to give out.
15 for 12 will hit. Which is... gotta make a DC 15. He dies. The guy on the left. This guy here, sorry.
The left one, sorry.
Yep. He goes.
And he'll move in.
Did enough?
He'll go over here. Yeah, no, that's it. Thank you.
Okay. Ziri.
Turn my attention to the one in front of Gark now, or next to Gark, and well, first of all, Clive hopefully receive 8 temporary hit points.
Oh, let's go.
Go.
And
Bolstered
she's
with
easier than
Hunter's
10.
Light.
Yeah, I'm then going to recklessly attack the zombie.
Yeah. You need me to rock that for you? Oh, never mind, you got it going here, so it's taking them all.
And then can I squeeze through the door?
Yeah, the damage is just... The attack roll is taking a moment to roll through there. Do you have numbers on your side?
No.
Do you want to re-roll to be safe?
Probably not going to be any quicker.
You want me to roll it for you?
Let's see. I've tried.
Oh, baby, it's a cripple.
Yeah.
For 8, you can do more than squeeze through, my guy. You can just walk through as the zombie just drops to the ground.
Oh, is there something over in the corner? I'll head towards that.
There's another zombie.
3. I'll head towards that one then.
He's untouched.
Mhm.
Probably not for long, but at this moment in time, he is untouched. Do you wish to do anything else with your turn?
Yep. No, that's my turn.
Okay, well, you're right there. He's right there. Use lock eyes lovingly, probably. And
Advantage.
yep, he will proceed to look at you with the dreamboat and petticoat that you are, and will smash. Well, that there will miss, ladies and gentlemen, as that was a 9. Amber.
She is gonna take a step forward, take another step forward, see fucker, and she pulls out the blicky.
A blicky?
Yeah, pulls out the Gyat, fires that bitch, and literally sets fire to this zombie's clothes a little as he now stands there in front of Aziri, smoking. Thinks he looks cool. Is there anything else your turn?
Hey, look, Aziri, I made him rage as well.
Or else?
That's disrespectful.
Gotta get closer. Oh, dearie me.
Oh no, imagine that. You see...
How tragic.
You see Clive standing there. Whilst he does often look like many enemies, he is not an enemy. You don't see any other zombies at the moment.
You can still attack me if you want to.
Why isn't
Wouldn't
that?
There's a wall there. You've got to move into the doors diagonally.
I could see it for a second, and then I clicked my token, and it didn't let me move. All right. I'll get close. I'll get close and personal. Hey, buddy. What's up?
24 for 9 will hit. Anything else?
Yay. Don't think I have any super useful bonus actions right now. Well, does anyone look like significantly hurt right now?
The zombie, he looks really hurt
Emotionally
right
or
now.
physically?
If you want to heal
Alright,
the zombie,
yeah.
that'd be great.
I think it's about it then.
Brutus.
I guess Blicky.
Ah, you copycat. A 19 for 5.
I did it first!
And he too shall drop. As the Zimble Zambles drop to the Grimble Grambles. And you all receive a beautiful number of experience.
Yay!
There's something that has been getting on my fucking nerves. Brutus, you stay right there. Bye, Brutus.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
He's the only one whose hit points do not get displayed when I hover over. So I have no idea how he's doing at hover, whereas everybody else's shows just fine.
They fucking got his ass.
There you go. In this room now. Shit, I had the map open for the numbers. Give me a sec.
Come on, man.
as the zombie dies, Aziri's flames flicker out and just touch Hurl, and he gets 7 temporary hit points.
This burial room reeks of death. Beneath murals depicting a human man signing documents and collecting taxes, a smashed wooden coffin lies in the floor as 5 wind-ridden zombies with lipless mouths and clouded eyes once shuffled around this room, but are no more.
You said something about documents?
That's the murals. The guy's just signing them, yeah?
Oh, sorry. Is this in front of me a sarcophagus or a broken desk?
What used to be a sarcophagus.
Oh. It's like a clown
Aziri
sarcophagus.
will look at Hurl and go, do you reckon these pictures in all the tombs and stuff are important or mean anything? Because there were in a lot of them.
I figure they meant something to someone somewhere, but as for what exactly they mean right now, and for me, I'm not quite sure. Can I glean anything from them? These ones particularly?
What are you trying to glean exactly?
Just anything, really.
So, really, Phoenix,
Oh my God, they
Arizona?
found
Really?
him.
So, I'll be honest, I was reading something and not paying too much attention, so I need to know exactly what you're gleaming here. Like, specifically.
The murals. Aziri was asking about the murals, so...
I suppose you sentence there'd be murals in more than one room with the coffins. So there's like one in the ivory coffin room that was empty coffin. That was a queen and an elf. And then I think there've been a couple of murals in other rooms as well. And I was just wondering if Hurl might have noticed something about them.
This particular one here, you can tell, looks like someone of great importance within society. Maybe a lawmaker or a tax collector. You know, someone quite high up in the chain of government or aristocracy.
I mean, considering they're being kept in this large, grand, figure, they're at least worthy of being buried with some sort of respect. Part of some sort of monarchy, I can assume that they're something like that.
I just wondered, back in the Abbot, we used to have these like stained glass windows of like saints and important people, and there's I just wondered if these were similar.
It could be
more than just. Because I remember when we came down here, there was like a coffin that had was it like a key or a slot? I don't know if you ever found anything to put in there. I wondered if that was a way to help us get out of here.
I'm not sure. Most royals or kingdoms worship some sort of god, so I'm sure they were religiously significant in some way, but as for what that means for us now, I can't say it would be anything off the top of my head, but I'm no religion expert.
No, I don't think it's Nathaniel. Maybe Brutus might know. He's recently found God.
Something like that, yes. I don't
Do you
think he'll be
he's
much
got
of...
Do you think he's God speaks to him?
Perhaps. He hasn't said anything to me personally, but then again, it's only been, a day? I don't think gods are that picking favorites, then again.
Enough?
I believe that if we're going to be asking anyone, it'd probably be the wizard. She spends most of her time with her nose poked into books, so if she's going to know any weird, forbidden knowledge, it's going to be her, not me.
We have a wizard?
Yes, I ask myself that every day too. You can ask Amber, yes. What say
the
you,
ones that-
great sage? Hmm.
Sir, what are we trying to figure out? Religion.
We're trying to figure out if these buried monarchs and figures have any sort of to us, and well, anything aside from archaic history.
Arcane history.
Some useful.
religion. What do you need me to roll? Or investigation?
You can roll history if you want, or religion. Dealer's choice.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
I think that answers
know
that
what?
question.
You know what? Maybe that's a sign I should just go to bed.
Already? Fucking hell.
Dude, I am so exhausted. It's
Always
Yeah,
exhausted.
God forbid Ruby go to
Yes.
bed at a decent time for these sessions.
no. I went to sleep at 11 p.m. yesterday. Actually, no, earlier.
And woke up at...
Was it 11? I woke up at 8 or 9. I don't
AM?
remember. Yeah.
And it's now 9?
10 p.m.
10 p.m.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
13 hours.
falling asleep. Yes, and I'm falling asleep very badly.
With Clive's history as part of a sister order, would he have any kind of knowledge on, hierarchy or meaning of frescoes and whatnot, that he can make a check for? Could it maybe correlate to his order slash the Aziri's monastery?
I'll give you the same checks on availability that I gave Amber.
I'll add Flakanda Bardic to that as well, if
Yeah.
I'm still allowed. I don't know what Bardic is.
D6.
Is it a D6?
Oh,
Thanks for that input there, Bruce. You can tell with this, based off of the information that you have here and everything that you've seen, that this may have been a society that saw its upper class a bit better. Maybe they were good upperclassmen. Maybe the tax collector was not a bad man. Maybe he was deemed a good man. Listen, right? We're playing D&D. This is all make-believe here. This doesn't seem to have any type of religious tones to it. You get the feeling it was just done out of respect more than anything.
What's next? You trying to tell me a woman is right?
What?
Oh, but
So it's
still
basically
waiting for
just
Amber
massive,
to be right.
hey,
it's just a
not
massive-
all women. Not all women are wrong, Ruby. Just you.
So it's basically a massive mausoleum that we're currently in.
It seems like it.
Oh shit. Alright. Clive will sign to Amber, seeing as she's right next to him, and to the rest of the group as well, I suppose. That maybe it's an idea to ask the ghost if there's any way to progress. Because now we've definitely had every room. And maybe there's secret rooms that we haven't seen, but, it's a lot to investigate closely. So maybe
Or,
the ghost
maybe it's just behind
fuck you
the
and
rubble.
you're digging. Fuck you and you're digging. You said you'd clear that out 2 weeks ago, you didn't. Instead,
I
you
would-
followed some fucking two folks in a white van to the demon himself.
I had to warn you of the danger that's what they said was here.
I mean, you don't sound too convinced about your excuse there, buddy. And you're the one making it.
I mean, Ichveres was convinced by his two new friends. That's not my fault.
But yeah, as you stand here in this, I don't want to say a mausoleum, but if you stand here in this burial chamber where there's no body, and 5 now dead zombies, I guess they go back to being corpses. What do you do?
I do wonder, because there's only one grave here. I wonder where these zombies came from, because they were barred in here. Is there anything noteworthy about them? Were they like figures that should be barricaded in?
Most part, just loincloths and tabards. But even the tabards aren't holding much together, or much to the imagination.
Alright, so a little weird that they were barricaded in here. But maybe that is something to ask the ghost.
Ghost.
What do you mean? The one we sprinted past like 5 times by now.
God. There has been a ghost the entire time. Okay.
You spoke to the ghost yourself at one point.
Well,
Yeah, but she's tired,
I'd-
so didn't count.
Got her fucked up, dude.
I
Can I have a look
am
at the others?
so fucking gone mentally.
Can I have a look at the others and go, huh? Huh? ID? Maybe? Hello?
I suppose, yes, it'd be something worthy of at least investigating.
Love the enthusiasm. Let's go.
I
I regret this job by the day.
I hope that Whirl and Clive become friends purely just because of how much they. It's like there's something just pure loathing that just really brings them together.
Loathing.
Yes, it's
I find it
Oh,
hilarious how
oh,
Quinn
yeah,
said,
no.
"Oh yeah, because my laptop gets so hot when we're playing, it cuts out on Discord," and then said, "I'm not on my PC. I'm on someone else's, and it's still cutting out."
Oh no, I'm on my laptop. I'm just not at my house.
Oh,
I have a question. But it might be metagaming. Why is this black? Like cut
You got a
out.
problem with that?
Was this supposed to be like
Vox
a...
never told us. Vox never told us.
Okay.
Something happened to Vox, but he didn't tell us in game.
Could Clive open this door here?
give me a little second. I'm hearing potential domestic violence in another room.
Oh, that's
Probably
fun.
still aimed at me. Let's be honest.
Yeah. I think it is better that I go to bed and try to catch my G's and hopefully have my appointment fix it. Because this is not living. So I hopefully
I
see
wasn't-
you guys next
I
week.
wasn't quite listening, mate. You also talked a little quiet.
I will hopefully see you guys next week.
Are you leaving?
Yes, I'm going to bed as I'm so horribly falling asleep. I feel like I'm more of a detriment to the campaign than a addition.
But that's just the way you are.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Damn.
Fucking malfunction over here. Yeah, no, it's just the girlfriend screaming at her dad, telling him to turn the fucking TV down.
Oh, that's fine.
And you count it as domestic abuse?
I thought she was complaining about me, to be fair, mate.
And you say my
Right.
girlfriend hates me.
Should
We've been together
Should I
since
pay Amber then?
2012. You know, no. I am gonna give Amber her rel.
Oh,
Oh,
yay!
shit.
And I'm gonna
Alright.
give Zig to Hurrell.
Yay!
Can you give Clive to Hurl as well while I get some yogurt?
I'm gonna kill myself.
Why don't you come over here and I'll give you some yogurt? I'll never say that again. I'm sorry. Please forgive me, Papa.
That's alright. I'll be back in like 3 minutes.
You'll never be forgiven.
Is it yogurt with like strawberry taste or Greek yogurt? What type of yogurt do you have, Scottish?
Rather salty one.
Salty.
I only passed out 5 times, but hey, here's your yogurt.
Gwen, you should have access to the characters there, so if you just want to like make a little box over them, you should be able to select all of them. I'll put you in a little group as well.
You mean iron?
And you're right there. Beep, beep, beep.
Yay.
There we go. Do you need to know where the party are? Because if so, you're gonna go back away.
Yeah, my thing had to reload.
Is to
Oh.
depend on come on. Yes, don't.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess you're going off map.
Where
Guys,
do I
who else gone off reservation?
go? Off the group.
Yeah, literally. There we go. Boom.
There you go.
Let's use are all here and come back. I assume Eucharith starts again to remove the fucking boulders.
I mean, at this point, I've been working here 3 times. There can't be so much left, right?
Day's never finished. Master got me working. Hope that helps. You've been doing this mainly all yourself, and I told you yourself it would take an hour. And you've been interrupted 3 times now.
Sure. But also the Unseen Servant has been continuing to work here normally.
I'd say you're about halfway done.
Unfair.
Life's a bitch. Use
If you say so.
crack, open this door. It takes a little moment to get it as there's no locking handle on this side here. You see the ghostly corridor once more. Is there anything that we're doing at this moment in time?
Is there anything else to do?
Yes. Digging.
You could also
How we
leave at like any point. You know, just for your own safety and mentality. Like you could leave at any point back the way you came, and there's also like a lever that you have walked by twice and a bit of a destroyed floor that you have jumped over.
What is this orgy going on there?
I don't.
Just-
I don't. Oh, good.
That's
Oh,
just
this is
these
my
people-
daycare I've been entrusted to.
Just 3 people standing together on like one tile of 1.5 meter by 1.5 meter.
Guys, don't we
Yeah.
have a soul-mongering thing to look for? I don't think
Apparently.
it's here.
Well, as much as I would love to help you dig, dear, these are musicians' hands. He sort of like wiggles his fingers out. If I break them and something goes terribly wrong, then I'm going to be essentially useless. So I'd rather.
Oh, do you want help, Itchy?
No.
Maybe we can just get it over with. So yeah, if you can help, that would be great.
Oh, sure.
I think
never
you're being
asked.
dumb, so I'm not helping.
Can I
Tom,
have a
how
help
did you
kick?
do that fucking magic? You,
Well,
didn't,
check-
It's called
Technically,
being nice.
you didn't see this. Tom moved diagonally using a keyboard.
I know, I use number pad.
No, that's normal. You can do that.
I didn't know you could do that!
You
Yeah,
can
it's
do
not
it
that
by
difficult.
pressing 2 keys at once.
Oh, you guys are geniuses. I genuinely didn't know you could do that. I treated it like a square grid every time.
Oh yeah, but the numpad also works. This I did not know.
How do I fit everyone in here?
Don't worry, don't
without
worry.
getting them.
They're all walking in like a straight line as you are going through. Just conga, conga, conga.
With Zig on the end going, what the hell is this?
What in the white people shit is this? Who else starts singing Sweet Caroline or something?
Sweet
Caroline.
Gun, gun, gun.
Wait, which Caroline is that? Is it North Carolina or South Carolina?
Of course, Seattle
Sweet.
brings it back to guns.
The fucking
despise
Caroline I'm drawing in the mud and the fuck off.
Wait, Caroline is
I'm reaching my limits.
Jeez.
Pepsi, isn't that where you're from? From Caroline, right?
I despise you.
Yeah,
Every single time we talk about where Pepsi's from, the state changes.
yeah, Pepsi's from Caroline with a little help from Jim.
No, I'm from Wisconsin, don't you know?
Minnesota,
Don't you know?
Use help Icareth, and after a small period of time, you finally brush away the rubble. You see a corridor that then becomes a broken tunnel.
See, if this motherfucker truly did this 2 weeks ago, he fucking. Anyway.
Imagine if I said, and then the ceiling caves in.
Yay!
But before anybody moves through.
Use it for initiative, I wanna hurt myself.
Dex save.
Oh, no. Just ceiling falls, you die.
Awesome. Time to break out the Azamar.
But if you stand here looking at the thin tunnel.
Wait, if the SMR die and they have to make tieflings, or the tieflings die, they have to make SMR.
I was just about to suggest every time we die, we swap.
My backup's already an Azamar, so I mean...
I guess I have to make a backup tief.
How
I'll
now?
finally get to use this backup, huh?
How now is this passage?
Fucking hate you, Quinn. It's it's wide enough for one person to squeeze through.
Right.
If this were combat, I would say it would be difficult terrain. You squeeze on through. Azuria, you see a set of double doors.
I want to use stealth, and I'll tell Aziri in front of me to also sneak. Should I roll for it?
Sure.
I will move quietly but keep my light on.
Clive will just barge through.
Awesome.
Yeah, a nice beautiful set of double doors there, Aziri.
I knock on them.
Yeah. You boom, boom, boom on the doors.
Ah, yes. Perfect stealth.
Fucking the devil
There's
opens.
no
Yes.
reply.
They look like similar doors to the others, like below
Nah,
doors,
they're a bit more.
decorated.
They're a bit more decorated, yeah. There's like, I'd say like gold leaf inlay type. You know, it looks like there's been a bit of care put into this door.
Is it just decorative, or is there pictures on this one as well?
Just decorative, but it does have two rather large, fancy adorned handles as well.
And I try and listen behind the door.
Yeah. You press your ear against the door. Make a perception check if you like, or we can go passive.
No, I'm trying to listen.
I'll give guidance. Oh, okay, never mind. Too late.
Nothing. The moment passes, and all you hear is Icareth going.
Why?
Cleared all that rubble yourself, man.
No, it's his sleep apnea. It's kicking in. He's a CPAP.
sitting in the corner going behind the door. Oh.
Clive was signed to Amber. You are able to detect magic, right? Is this door maybe magically trapped? And I know that every time she does it, you say everything is brimming with magic, but I'm just wondering if maybe it can be like focused on the door.
Can I investigate the door for traps with the help of my... Hold on, I have it here. With my book of traps.
Now you give the book of traps to someone else, and I don't think they give it back yet, did they?
I gave it to Aziri last time to put on the...
This stained trap here.
Yeah.
To make a trap, and then it was used for the door, but afterwards I picked it up again.
Yeah,
it fell right next to the P.
You can check the door.
Then I'll roll for investigation.
And I'll just say in that time, Amber will start to ritually cast because she thinks she's the main character. And after 10 minutes, you also check the door. It's a door. And Amber will sit on up and go, well, buddy, there's magic everywhere, but that there door, them doors, they ain't magic.
The doors seem safe to me. I don't think they're trapped.
Doesn't seem to be anything back there either, so we could probably just walk through.
I want to stand back and ready an attack, an Eldritch Blast.
I also want to do that.
In case there is something aggressive behind the doors for when either Claymore or Aziri open.
So you open the doors. You see what you see.
Explode.
As you
Yes, 6-level fireball.
see here, the golden sarcophagi gleam in this hallowed tomb, precious objects around them, gilded chariot, 2 high-backed thrones, several wooden chests, exquisite pottery. A mosaic spans the walls depicting the lives of the monarchs.
Clive will sign. If you're going to grave rob, I'm gonna stand guard in the tunnel. So let me know, please.
Can I move in and look at the pictures on the wall, because that's what she thinks they are. The one that stuck with her most was the one with the elf in the ivory coffin, which is sort of southwest of us. Is it a similar? Because she thought that was like to do with the queen. Is that a similar thing to the queen in these pictures, or is it completely different?
It's similar, but only for a brief period of time. I would say both the male and the female, the female looks about the same here, and there's a similar male here. Pardon me. The pattern seems to go from childbirth to here, and then move on over, and by the time it gets to behind the coffin, you're seeing that both of the bodies are being laid to rest. And by the time,
does the queen have what pointed ears like an elf or not?
only for a briefest of moments.
Okay. Should be looking down here then.
You stand and take a look.
I want to look at the loot or whatever there is. I don't want to touch anything, just look at it.
That there is a nice
don't do
pot.
And it's closed, or...
You just said you're looking at it, and looking is an eyes thing, not a hands thing. So
But is it closed?
well,
Because if it's not closed, I can look inside as well.
Hard
without
to
touching.
really see from 5 foot away, so it's a rather large one as well. This is like honestly like 6 foot, but also rather thin. painted quite well, though.
Okay.
Are there any weapons like visible?
Not a one. No.
Okay.
Oh, they're odd, actually.
Icarus will say, Brutus, you said you have a bag of holding, right?
No, I never said that.
All bags hold things.
All bags hold things, you know that, right?
Yeah, which means you have a bag of holding, right?
No, I have a bag that holds things.
Can you pick up these chairs?
No.
Well, he got you there, didn't he?
If you really wanted to get him there, he should have said yes and then not do it. And then when he goes, will you do it? He said, I said I can, not that I will. You got to really inconvenience him like that.
Actually, out of curiosity, are there any, like, religious symbols on here? That, just in case this is, I have to turn a blind eye? Cough, cough.
You see a few little masks. Not masks. No, actually, masks. No, masks you have not seen yet.
So they aren't of Gorm making.
Did I not display the image? Sorry.
Yes.
Oh, the image just popped up for me.
They look a
Ah, they're
thick.
furries.
Quick, Clive, get in here.
Guys,
Well, are they grave
there
holding?
seems to be some furry cult.
I was gonna
Alright,
say
then
they
I
found
don't
this
I don't
first.
care what you do with the junk.
There's furry stuff on the wall.
This
What
is-
about the coffins, the sarcophaguses?
What about them?
Anything peculiar?
Do they seem edible?
That's not what I was asking, but sure.
Who wants some people jerky?
Anything's edible if you're brave enough.
Is it she
Something-
now a were-rust monster?
The coffins look like coffins for the most part, yeah.
Well, I wanna
What are they
open
made
them.
of?
Well, can I like investigate them first to make sure they're not like trapped or something?
Sure, yeah. You can make an investigation check there. Do you lay your hand upon the golden shimmering coffin as you go to look for traps? That's not what stands out. They're made of wood.
Oh, interesting. Is it like they're painted gold, or is it like magically distorted to make it look like it's golden?
It looks like it's painted gold.
Quinn, is Hurel a beaver?
I'm sorry, what?
What?
Because then they would be edible.
What does that even mean?
No one laughed.
I said about the coffins being edible. You know, beavers
Oh.
eat wood.
Oh, beaver. Okay.
Beaver,
Yeah.
I thought he said beaver at first, and I'm like,
That's what I thought you said. I was really confused.
What does that mean?
I don't know!
I don't know. I was really confused. I thought this was like a really weirdly obscure version of like a butcher, like someone who like cans like jerky or something, and I was really confused.
Ah, yeah.
Anyways,
Just some guy in a factory making a shit ton of canned ravioli.
alright, well, if there's nothing that I can see, I'm gonna open them.
You open them up. It's empty.
Well, that's certainly underwhelming. They're both empty, you said?
Both are completely empty.
There's an inscription on the, like, you know, there seems to be, like, an engraving or some sort of people on the outside lid. Are they different in any way? Like, what do they seem to be?
I mean, just based on the image, this looks like a woman and this looks like a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say also, there's a joke to be made here. It's worth it. I'm doing a big stretch for it. You do see written in the bottom of the coffin as you take a little look in. It just says "Made in Fortune."
Great. Well, this certainly isn't anything spectacular. It's saddening, really. There's nothing in the pots or anything, I don't think you said? Or just that one particular? That,
You check the map. Do you check the... I was saying, do you check the map? Do you check the one that's there, yeah?
Yeah, I'll check, like, the urns in front of it.
You go and try to open... You grab it, and as you grab it, it's like... That's wood.
Yeah.
Completely empty and made of wood.
Hurl will call back to everyone else. Whoever was buried here was either very eco-friendly or was very cheap. Seems like many trees were murdered in the process of making this, little ode to the dead here. Though then again, I think if it's between child labor and killing a bunch of trees, then... Well, I don't know. One's more fun than the other, but you can make your decision on your own.
As a very explored person, you know that in the lands of Karatur and Fochu, specifically in the island of Wa, they're not above child labour. In fact, they pay them a copper a day to make multiple different sweatshop items. Yes, it's made in China, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
This chest... I'm assuming that's a chest, right?
Looks like a chest.
I want to stab it from the side, not from the front. From the side, I want to stab it with the trident.
Trident only goes in about a few millimeters.
Okay.
Will looks at you like you're stupid.
Feels like wood.
Yeah, it feels like wood.
Then I'm going to try to open it.
You go to try and open it, and you go to where the little lock is, and you realise that lock's painted on. And as you go to open it, it doesn't quite open, and as you push harder and harder, the paint smudges to reveal that it is just a log. A painted and shaped log to look like a chest.
Is this some sort of children's playhouse?
I guess that's what I get for having low perception. Does this here also look like a chest?
It does indeed. How perceptive.
Can I try to see if that also looks like a painted one?
Verse, same as the first there. You look at it and you squint at it a little and realise there's no 3D depth to any of that. It's actually flat.
Aha. Can I poke the chair?
Yeah. You poke the chair, it's soft. It does seem to be made of wood that has been painted. It does seem to have cushioning on it.
I want to sit down.
You sit in the chair, it immediately snaps, collapses, and breaks as you fall on your ass.
I get up, or Ifrit gets up and says, "Oh, I guess I have to lose some weight."
As you look at it, it doesn't seem like wood. It doesn't seem like there's been any mites or such. It just looks like it was very well made in such a way to support simply its own weight and nothing more. There's no screws, no fasteners, no mortars and tenons, no dowels and joints. Just
Oh,
perfectly fake.
I want to summon as pact weapon the pike and poke around the wall.
You poke upon the wall. You do eventually hear on the southern wall by Aziri a scrape and a click.
I want to push it open.
How do you do that? You've like found all these things that aren't doors. How do you know to look?
Well, this didn't seem like a room that was worth having a trapped hallway for. I want
She'll
to
call back. Clive, we found a door, a wall door.
I want to
We'll scamper over.
sneak. Should I roll stealth?
You do you, man. You do you. Damn, that is a lot.
Well, I got your
Fucking
backs.
stairs.
Does Clive see the broken chair?
Yes, Clive sees all the broken stuff.
Does Clive know that it was not broken before?
Clive would have saw it was not broken before, yes.
With your negative to perception?
He stood in the fucking room.
Actually, no,
Clive
he
will.
didn't. He stood right there. And then he went back.
Clive will make a mental note of this, and Lathunder
Clive will
will
remember
probably
this.
punish whoever did it at some point. And otherwise, Clive will enact that punishment.
I want to try to listen at the door.
Yeah? No perception. You hear lots of bangs behind that door. Lots of big bangs that no one else can hear.
Clive will sign.
Could you
if we
guys
knock
like
again.
walk a bit less loud?
Clive will
I
sign.
was-
Did you break those chairs?
No, only one of them.
Willingly?
I tried to sit, and it broke from
I'd
sitting.
like to slap him. if I can.
Yeah?
And sign, we are in a place of religion. You should honor the dead.
Vox UT 2, or is it 3?
3.
3 points of damage. If you just
I like to
get-
mention it's cool.
Jesus Christ, that is enough to almost kill a commoner. I just not realised.
I'm going to use healing light on myself.
That's alright.
About those chairs, Clive. I remember hearing stories back in the
Oh, whoops.
Abbey about like magic things. Do you think that like maybe those chairs were designed to select princesses, and that Itchy isn't a princess, and that's why it broke?
Potentially. Who knows?
Clovelson, I think this place considers Itchy a pagan blasphemer, and that's why he was rejected.
It isn't our god, so why do we care about that?
I still care about honouring religions, even if they're the wrong religion.
Bro.
That came out wrong.
As
Let's go to some foreign continent and start converting.
Clive, I have this vest made of plastic and wires. You want to go on a bus with me?
Vox, did you accidentally possess Gark for a second?
Clive, sorry, I wanted to say Clive will knock on a door. I didn't mean to click it.
You click as you knock upon the stone door. Nothing.
I want to ready an Eldritch Blast
Yeah.
in case there would
Right,
be
well,
hostile.
again, I'm
forces.
sorry I opened it before, but now I will properly open it.
Yeah, yeah.
and walk in. And you can describe the scene for me, please.
You know, give me a little second there. Cause,
Of course, my love.
oh, honey.
Don't do that.
I put some wrong things in some wrong places. Un momento, senoritas.
There's actually a boss standing right there.
Ha!
Aw.
No.
Aw.
Ha!
Ha. I
Pepsi, those are
genuinely-
very convincing. Were you, by any chance, the voice actor?
I heard a story today that was I heard a kid went to the Minecraft movie and said water bucket release and then pissed on the
Chicken jockey!
Oh, you make me sick.
You know what?
You're
You know what?
welcome.
You know what? You say that I'm tortured by my girlfriend. You have no fucking idea. She quotes at me. I tell her I love her. Quotes, I reciprocate your feelings at me at least 3 times a week.
You're welcome. I reciprocate.
I relive Farcival's horrors every day, every week.
Look upon this room. Gotta make sure I got the right one now, y'all. As I look upon this room, the chill of death pervades this royal tomb. Its walls depict scenes of the last great king of Sendicia. An elegant sarcophagus rests in the center of the room. Cool, right,
Wait, that's
I
it?
need the Dungeon Master's Guide. However, suddenly, a weeping elf woman, luminous and incorporeal, rises from the sarcophagus, floating in tattered robes, her face wretched and tangled in a mange of hair. So I'm going to show you the 2024 token real quick, but I'll then show you the actual token, or the actual image that the book gives us. And then I'm going to say, user all surprised, roll initiative with disadvantage.
Oh, awesome. I
Hey,
love
I
my
still
life.
have my Eldritch Blast ready.
No, it's been more than 6 seconds, honey.
Yeah, that's...
Thank you and fuck off. And
Okay.
the Dungeon Master's Guide.
Oh, you're good with women. Sit.
Oh. Okay. I got the same thing.
Awesome.
So, let's see how it's going.
Oh, that was not with... How do you roll with disadvantage on initiative?
It
Just
should...
hold down control as you would normally.
Roll a d20 again.
Okay, so it's 18 instead of 20.
Hey, hi, so this is probably a good time to go ahead and put a pause on it, take a break, do whatever you need to do. We're going to go through some quick adverts real quick, and then we'll get right back to the game at hand. First and foremost, we are still available on Patreon and Coffee. Links are above, name is above here. There is now a ton of maps for different AD&D modules, some Dragonlance stuff in there as well, and some stuff that I've actually used in games as well. So go ahead, take a little look. You can support me on there if you wish. You can just subscribe here. Dealer's choice, either way. It's got stuff on it now. Now we are still partnered with the guys over at AdverntureOn. Yes, we are with them. Community of now over 1,000 members who are here playing D&D. Be that Play by Post, Foundry, Roll20, Owlbear. It's there, ready to play. Plenty of DMs, even more players. Open welcome community. Links below and also on screen. Enjoy. When there's a go live time, this is when games will go live here on YouTube and you'll be able to see them. So that is, firstly in the Europeans, 8 PM CEST, 7 PM GMT. In the States, that's 2 PM EST, 1 PM CST, and 11 AM PST. On Mondays we head up to the frigid north of the Sword Coast once more, to Icewind Dale to face the rime of the Frostmaiden. On Tuesdays we trade the frost with the tropics as we head down to Chult for Tomb of Annihilation to stop the death curse. On Thursdays we keep things eldritch with Vecna, Eve of Ruin, the 1-20 game, where I even bring in new dungeon masters to run it with me as a player. Things are getting weird now. Keeping us firmly in the northern part of the Sword Coast, every second Saturday DM King takes me and a bunch of mates through the lost mine of Phandelver, where we try to find the obelisks and what lies below. Now things get real fun in 2025 because on Saturdays or Fridays, depending upon where you are, we have Dungeon of the Mad Mage. On a Friday it will be 5 PM PST, 7 PM CST and 8 PM EST. However, on a Saturday, 1 AM GMT, 2 AM CEST and 9 AM Hong Kong Standard Time, because we have players there. And as a spicy extra bonus, Dungeon of the Mad Mage will go weekly, no more time between. Every weekend, unless something comes up, you will be treated to a Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Now I managed to stay in all of my clothes the whole time, so without further ado, let's get back to the game.
Instead of 22, sorry.
Cool. Added. Put that there just now. As my bitch Julie rises from the grave. She gets to go first, y'all. Let's pick something fun. I like the idea...
when the DM says, let's do something fun, it's never going to be fun.
I'm just looking for music. Oh!
Did you got like 3 fireballs in 1 round?
Don't say that.
Did I not just pick the music, or did I not just pick the music? Yeah, I put a Wicket in here when the Wicket was supposed to be elsewhere. Smart me!
This is a woman, right?
This is a woman, yes.
But
That's a woman?
This is the man's coffin.
Well done, Vox. You paid attention. As she
Is that why she's
stands
deceitful?
here. You know what? I feel this is worth it. Could everybody make con save?
Hell yeah, let's go.
Only if you ask me nicely.
Probably no.
I'm excited for this.
I'm so glad you are.
I say as my foundry crashes.
Well.
Yeah.
Let's see. So it's everybody. So I also need Zig and Amber as well. Who you have control of?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Con saves from Zig and Amber.
I don't...
You own their sheets.
Oh, there, he's in creatures.
You can also just double click their tokens.
Oh, I didn't know that. Alright.
Where's his... What is going on with my foundry?
He doesn't want to fight either.
I don't have the module on either, else I could.
Let's see.
Or do I have
Did
the
you do
module?
Amber as well? Quinn.
Sorry, what?
Did you do Amber as well?
Did she have to make a con save, or did everyone...
Everyone.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Give me a quick moment, I'm reloading.
Yeah, don't worry. What'd you get there, Pepsi?
Not
Natural
20.
24.
Oh, that's good. I'm so happy for you for that.
At least someone passes.
I have a question.
I'm listening.
Actually, no, never mind. Fuck around and find out. Here we go.
That's the spirit.
Fucking hell.
Oh, well, almost everyone has an 11. That's 4 11s.
I've just gone ahead, done a dummy, and yep, that was...
Almost a shame, there could have been 9 of us.
So I have
I think
Just
I
as
think
if-
the real shame is what's going to happen in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna make
Baby's
this.
TPK.
I'm gonna make this as simply fun as possible. Zek dies.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
what
Oh!
I was going to ask.
I fucking killed him. No.
Clive,
My pet.
0.
you're at 0. Amber, 0.
Oh.
Wait, sorry, Clive. Sorry, Clive. My ass. Fuck me sideways. You have your full health. Apologies, you had over the amount. You take. Sorry. Instead, you had full health, didn't you?
I had 23 hit points.
Plus 23, and then you lose 6 hit points because you have over the amount. Amber, however, not so lucky.
Is that an updated Banshee?
Yeah, I believe so. I think it's imported the version. Listen, Tom, yeah.
Just having what is this a specific type of damage? Because some of us have resistances to stuff,
Psychic.
and as you don't. Okay, yeah, cool.
Fucking psychic. Get out of here.
Sorry,
Why couldn't it have been force damage or
D&D
magic
Beyond thinks that I'm a fucking bot, so give me a little second. God forbid a guy get his cobalt cookie.
The hell yeah.
Next on the list, so Amber has 0 hit points. Next on the list, Zig. Zig had, Zig had less. Zig had the same amount of hit points as he rolled on a con save, and that's more than this max damage. Zig has met his end. Hurrell. You have less than the amount. You are at 0 hit points.
Awesome.
And so yeah, everybody else has passed.
Hey, Brutus.
Let's go check.
Is this how we get TPK'd?
Because Vox couldn't leave
No.
well enough alone, probably. Want to check? Is this actually different though? Yeah, so it used to be if you just failed, you dropped to 0. Now if your hit points are equal to or less than a certain amount, you drop to 0. Otherwise, you take 3d6 damage on a fail. And so, with that, maybe
That's a lot more.
has failed. Yeah, they tried to say 2025 was deadlier as well. Ha! And
I
so,
wonder if they changed the Bodak at all.
I'll
Sorry.
find that out soon. Icareth.
Guys, I have healing spells. I'm worth saving.
I'm going here. Would it be metagaming to ask if Zig is permanently dead, or
You can make a medicine check to find out.
would it be an action?
Yes.
Also, I don't see Zig. And I'm not going to go further back than this.
Zig was technically behind Hurrell.
Okay, yeah. I don't see him from here. So I'll make... I'll cast Aid. There we go. Aid, that is on Hurrell, on Amber, and on...
Oh god, plus 2
and on,
blocks.
Claymore.
Hell yeah, brother.
God, can't wait till she uses the whale action on her next turn again. Did anything else?
And I'm going to walk over here and bonus action. Wait, actually, yeah, I think this is probably the best one. Bonus action. I'll do this here. Healing light on Hurel for 9 HP.
Hurel at 9.
God bless you.
That says I have 1 use left, but I know for a fact that I used 4 already, so I'm going to take off the last one.
Yeah.
And then I will move to the corner, and I'll end my turn there.
Bruce, you're up.
Well, shit.
The woman floats there, looking at you with her missing features.
I'm gonna turn over to Amber. Boss, please tell me we're running.
If you aren't, I am.
Brutus, I don't know if you see this here, Brutus. I'm lying here on my back. I am assuming the missionary position right now, for I am being fucked by something I cannot say.
Right then. Azeri, Clay, I'll try to shoot it from here, but I'd recommend you start running with the others. And I'll take a shot at the thing. I don't think Brutus would know what it is.
On you
go. Or wait, hold on. I'm just reading the Javelin of Lightning real quick. Is it once per long rest?
Dawn, I believe.
Ah, and we haven't actually taken an actual long rest. I think we've only taken a short one.
No, there was a long rest. Did you forget about the dog man? Oh, you weren't there for that, actually.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a long rest.
It was the dog you put down.
I did not.
Yes, you did. Right
no,
before you said that you were going to draw them up.
Anyways, so I guess better question is: has it been a new dawn yet?
Yeah. There's been time.
All right, then I would like to use the lightning bolt feature of the Javelin of Lightning.
Fucking shocking, eh? On you go.
Yeah, I know. Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me.
Galileo.
It's very hard. How do I angle this?
Scroll
there
wheel.
we go. Yep, found it. So, bing bong.
She saves. You.
Okay.
You watch as she kind of moves out the road as it catches her ever so slightly. She takes 3 points of damage.
Oh god, only 3.
Did anything else with your turn?
Fucking A.
That's not very common.
What do I have as a bonus action?
Through Aziri and then Clive, your hair is just like starting to raise up a little as the static electricity in the room rises.
I'm trying to make
kill-ups here. Oh wait, if it's been a long rest, I haven't had anything refresh.
I know your second wind and your action surge are still there.
I just gave it back to myself. Because if it's been a long rest, none of my things were restored.
I think I took a long rest as Brutus. I did use some abilities of his, I think.
See, there's the
long rest.
There, give me a sec.
I don't remember.
Whizzed past the long rest. Aziri, Icareth, Clive, Brutus, second wind uses, KK. Unarmed strike, firebolt. Just running through the chat real quick. Tentacles.
Tentacles?
I said what I said. And then Icareth, dex saves, Siri, Brutus, dex save. Yeah, so yeah, it should have refreshed. I don't know why it didn't, so you're good.
Okay. Then let me just...
No,
Oh,
Garth,
yeah, I'm gonna use it again anyway, so...
Gark, you did click long rest. That's the thing. You did click long rests.
Okay. Then I'm gonna use Action Surge to... Wait, is it an action to switch to my crossbow?
If you're gonna use it in the same turn, then no.
Okay. Because, yeah, I'm just switching to it to shoot.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright. Action Surge... Ooh. 13 to hit.
13 hits.
Oh, damn.
Just checking my immunities real quick.
I think Banshee's
Hey,
pretty
Brutus,
resilient to like everything.
2025
Well, Brutus wouldn't know that.
Banshee's been brought in though, so double checking to be safe. Takes 4. Anything else?
Alright, and then... Bonus action, I'm going to... I'm gonna give it to myself. Bonus action, I'm gonna use Rally.
Okay.
So that's 4 temp HP to me.
Of a
There we
companion,
go.
choose an ally or yourself. Ooh. Cool. There you go. Give yourself the 4. Anything else?
Yep. Nope. I'm just praying that these two decide to run.
Amber.
If they don't, that's not my problem. I don't care if Ruby doesn't want this. I'm making it running.
You are the Ruby this time. Bear in mind, you are
Make
prone,
that
half
beautiful.
movement.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
It
So
most get up to here.
Be that standing or crawling, I'd like to point out.
yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna. Well, I'm taking the dash action, so I'm assuming her movement speed is what? It's still 30.
Movement speed goes to
Oh,
30 with
that's
the dash
just-
then, yeah.
Because it's 60 with the dash, so
Yeah, but then it's difficult terrain because she's fucking crawling.
it's difficult. Well, I was gonna have her get up, so half movement.
So she gets up now, yeah?
How much would I have left? Like 15?
Well, if she gets up now and then dashes, she goes back to 15. Because she's just half movement to stand up.
Yeah, fair enough. I just want to get around the corner. There you
Anything else?
go. This thing does psychic damage, so I'm not gonna use mage armor. I think that'll be it.
Burrell.
I assume I'm also prone.
You're
So.
also prone, that's what that little logo right there says.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get up and then I'm gonna dash the fuck out of here. I think
Anything else?
get about there. I don't think so. No.
Okay. Clive.
Clive is under the impression that 1, this thing needs to be culled from this world, and 2, it will follow us whether we run or not. Fortunately, he cannot talk, so no way to convince the allies, but we'll miss out of.
Would you like a cuddle?
I'll
give you if you want.
No,
Okay.
but I could I do a respectful greeting instead?
Yeah, sure. Are you going to spit on the ground? I don't think the Banshee knows any better.
I don't think the Banshee is a tiefling. So, no. Sorry, I was just looking through some things. That's it. Thank you.
Aziri. Hey.
Aziri is going to rage.
Yeah, classic.
So that it has this radiant fire coming from her. But then she's going to take out her sword and sort of, remembering back to one of the stained glass windows in her abbey, she's going to kneel with a sword sort of point down held in front of her. And then she'll just say to the Queen, Great Queen, we don't want to do you any harm. This is not right. We have been sent by our God to cleanse this and set you back to rest. Please, tell us how we can do this.
You beseech the Banshee, and as it does, you hear another guttural, primordial scream as the body seems to rat. As you watch as it starts to just scan the room, like a manatee just sitting there in the water, spinning 360.
What?
You not seen that gif, like the little manatee sitting in the water, just spinning around?
Alright.
Doesn't seem to do much else. Garka posted it in the chat so you can see.
I think it's a seal.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, that's sick, yeah.
That's a seal. That's a manatee.
Ziri, the floor is yours.
Didn't she just do the floor?
It's in case Tom has anything else he wishes to do.
Else to do what I did.
Okay. Then I will move us over to the deceitful Banshee. You watch as she just... You watch she passes through the wall.
Oh,
Farewell.
no. She's gonna see the throne that fucking fat ass Nancy broke.
Gurk, it's available if you'd like. There's no flyby here, and a tap of opportunity can be made if you wish.
You won't.
Okay. Well, as Amber is lying down, the Banshee will make a corrupting touch. A 15 for 6 will knock Amber to death saves. It will then turn to Hurel and place another hand.
I thought, didn't she stand up? That's what I said.
Did you say she stood? I didn't hear you. Did anybody else hear?
I did.
Yeah, well, she was here.
Cool. In that case then, up and 5, never mind. Well, it's going to make its second corrupting touch against Amber. We'll miss in that case. And we'll request Amber make a wisdom saving throw, and yourself, Hurel, a wisdom saving throw. Hey guys, welcome to Been Frightened. Population, used to.
Awesome.
So,
Now they're gonna run away even harder.
back the way they came, I think. Let me just check. You cannot move closer to your source of fear, so Amber's going backwards, I guess. Ikarath.
That is 25 foot. Oh no, I would have disadvantage because this is cover, but oh well, that was...
See what happens
Very
when you try to be
cool.
funny, Vox? Takes 1 point of radiant damage.
Hey, at least you didn't say.
Did anything else?
Reaction cry. Take 1 step back. And that's it.
Brutus.
My turn. I'm scared. Wait, how much movement was that? Shit, I didn't. Okay, 5, 10.
You're 40 foot of
25.
I
movement.
think I reached.
You're not. Sorry, you got movement left. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So you got 5 foot left.
Okay, just making sure. Oh, good. You can go through walls. Alright, shoot the spooky bitch.
Yep.
Actually, wait, no. This thing looks like a ghostly thingy. It probably wouldn't take that well. Even Brutus probably wouldn't know that stuff. I'm gonna just shoot the bitch.
Gonna miss the
Fuck
bitch.
me.
You see the two
Yeah, I missed the
scared
bitch.
little friends standing there shaking as the Banshee looks at them almost like a puppeteer pulling strings as you fire off the arrow and you hear it ting off the wall at the back. Did anything else your turn?
Fuck it. They're both like half dead, so might as well give them some resistance. I'm gonna roll. I don't know. It's so. Let's do another roll of rally, and I'm gonna rally Amber.
For 8 temp. Cool. Did anything else?
Nope, that's all I can do.
Amber's turn. She's frightened.
Yay. She's gonna have to move back, isn't she?
No, she just can't move closer.
Oh, okay.
This isn't the type that makes you run away.
Everything that she does this at this length is gonna be a disadvantage anyway. I have no idea this is gonna work, but we're gonna at least try. This.
Tasha's hideous laughter. Checking here. Okay. Wisdom saving throw incoming. As she tells some joke to the creature. And it stands there just floating. It is not prone, is what I will say.
It's not prone, you said?
It is not prone.
Interesting.
Your accent makes that really difficult.
Oh, apologies.
So the difference between not and knocked.
You did not knock
So
it prone.
Okay, so it could be incapacitated, I guess. If we pray. Right,
Anything else?
back.
Anything else? Should I assume silence is a no?
Oh, I said no, did not pick up. Sorry.
Did not know. Then it's your turn. Well,
So does this thing... Sorry, what?
it just stands there.
Does it seem unresponsive?
Does she save against fear, or is that not every turn?
The fear specifically conditions this time round that it is until the end of the Banshee's next turn, and then it goes off.
Cool. Yeah, I wonder how they do it now.
It's standing there, just hovering incoherently.
It's like... body language doesn't seem to have changed at all.
Doesn't seem to have changed at all, but it didn't seem to do anything to Amber either. It
Interesting.
seems to like bubbling, shall we say. Like popping popcorn.
I want to take a swing at it.
Do you want to roll the d20 again, I think? Let me check. Oh, no. Never mind. Yeah. A 9 for 7 will miss. The creature is
Awesome.
incapacitated, but it is immune to being prone.
That's what I figured. I'm gonna move back here.
Sweet. Then I will.
And I'm going to cast. I still have my bonus actions, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna cast this on Amber then.
Healing word for another 8 on Amber. Did anything else?
No, I'll be up.
Dark. Clive.
Alright. Clive is under the impression that the Banshee is a little friendly and is going to show us how to exercise her. How's the situation looking in this corridor? Someone that is under the impression this Banshee will show us a way to exercise her.
There is 2 frightened tieflings. One of them now wielding a sword, trembling in the corner. The other one very clearly concentrating on a spell, as the Banshee just seems to kind of float there, bobbing and bubbling, like popping. Didn't do that when it came out. You'd be aware that Amber's concentrating on something, holding it in place.
Right. Cowardice. The Tiefling's core trait.
Fuck you.
Does Amber look hurt at all?
Looks better than she did a minute ago.
Alright, well, in that case, I don't quite care.
Zuri.
So the Banshee went through the wall to the east, correct?
Yes.
Looking around, is there anything that looks heavy and solid enough that I could pick up and try and use it to batter down that wall?
Oh dear God, Tom, you really put me on the spot, but I love it. What's the room?
The second question was, how good is the wall's construction? Because as if we run through the wall,
A fucking Kool-Aid man in the wall. Just give me investigation for free. Stone wall is kind of thick, regardless of age. Be hard to tell whether or not you could just bust through it with anything. The coffin there seems to be built out of the stone. This looks like it was a big bit of stone that was then carved in. The dais is built as part of the coffin.
So in that case, I am going to move.
Yep.
To move normally, not go through the door, as fun as that might, or as far as that might be. I'm going to use my boots to jump to the square next to 5. Or
okay.
there, that's where, sorry.
There you go.
Then I've got 10 feet of movement left. So I'm going to move right up in front of her.
Mm-hmm.
As a bonus action, I wanted to describe this. Ever since I came up with this theory. If anyone's seen Elden Ring and they've seen millennia form into second phase, the flames, the flames around Ziri burn brighter and almost this luminescent sunflower forms, and as the petals come out, he now has celestial radiant wings.
Fucking fire. Literally.
Yeah. And then I am going to ready an action that if this thing looks like it's going to attack any of us, I'll hit it.
Yeah, okay. Just gonna quickly do something here for your own sake there, buddy. hopefully, fingers crossed, that worked out better than expected. Yay! Next time you click the boots, it should just allow you to do like a Misty Step teleport.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, so as you hold your action until she's gone do something. And you watch as like the popping stops and she's just kind of staring at you. Hey, Chris.
I'll walk over here. Bonus action, summon a trident instead of a pike, because a pike I can't actually use in combat. And then I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast. And miss, I guess.
Then it's your turn, is you?
I'm going to repeat my free action of last turn.
Just cry a little.
Yeah, and then I'll move back. I'm not going to move back all the way. I'm just going to move back here.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'll move here. Yeah, and then that's my turn.
Okay. Brutus, you back yet? I'll assume not. Gark, you've been here. You've heard everything that's going on. Brutus has watched this all go on. What do you believe Brutus would do? Or do you think he would do what Pep did?
He said
Brutus is a little stupid
and supporting the rally.
Brutus is a little stupid, so he wouldn't consider the fact that this Banshee is now passive to a degree. So he'd probably just full-on attack it.
What did you
he's
say?
wielding his crossbow, right? He'd probably full-on attack it because he's too stupid to know that it's passive or to see it.
Oh, for sure.
Notice.
Then
is he wielding his crossbow right now?
yes, he is.
All right, yeah. Then does he get disadvantage because there's 3 people in the way?
No, these are friendlies. That doesn't matter.
All right, then I'll probably shoot it. Yeah.
16 for 10 hits. Takes 5, and then supporting with rally. Does he even have? Is that so? Rally.
Would he do bait and switch with Amber instead? Do you have bait and switch?
He does. Yeah, he does, but whether or not he would, I cannot say. He did, however, say he would be supporting with rally and making melee attacks, which kinda is what people were saying there. I suppose on this one here, though, in terms of the temp hit points, goodness gracious me, I'll just give them to Hurrell, put 8 temp on Hurrell, because Hurrell's helping the boss. And then we'll move over to Amber. We'll see he moves back a little bit as well to free up space, but yeah.
I'm gonna throw out a firebolt.
17 for 8 will hit. And see, well, it's not doing what as good as you think it would do. Did anything else?
Interesting. I don't want to use all powerful spell slots, so I'm going to move back a bit, and then I'm going to end my turn.
Hurrell.
Hurrell is going to... Does anyone look like they're about to die right now?
No.
I don't think so, right? No.
Maybe yourself and Amber.
Alright. Then I'm going to... See, the wonderful thing about force damage is that no one's totally resistant.
17 for 6 for 3.
Really?
No, it's a joke. But that's what you get for making assumptions. Imagine it was. Did it else?
I'd actually cry. No, not the
Banshee still just standing there, Clive, just taking back shots.
5 will actually probably just walk in here. And he... Wait, let me think for a quick moment. Sorry,
That's right.
I hadn't thought of it before. Yeah, actually, I need to make a save. Sorry, my cat is also trying to eat my yogurt. Let me very quickly. Clive, could I retcon it? And while he walks past the Banshee, cast a spell at his touch. Could he do that?
Yeah.
Right. We'll cast this. Move past her. Sign to the others. Not a threat anymore, it seems, and do that classic, that guard thing, that statue thing, where it just kind of sticks his sword in the ground, and that's the end of his turn. And he'll just kind of watch.
That 13 towards the Banshee.
Yes. It hasn't done anything offensive, right, in the past round?
No.
Okay.
Ziri.
Same thing. I'm going to stand here and just once again say, Great Queen, we don't want to hurt you. We want to set you to peace. Show us the way to cleanse this mausoleum. She remembers that word from earlier. I'll take the ready action to hit if she does anything.
Yep.
Aggressive, sorry.
Move over to the Banshee's turn. Vox. He watches. Boom, out from the wall past you, Aziri. You watched her do it once.
I'll get an attack of opportunity.
Didn't do it in hostile, she just walked through a door. Well, walked through a wall.
Fair enough.
Then comes through and boom, in front of you, Vox. Icarus!
Yeah.
18 to hit.
Let me just check. Yeah, that hits.
Kill. Resistant to necrotic?
Yes.
Okay. Then you take 5 points of damage, which I'll knock off. And then I require all the tieflings and Icarus to make for me wisdom saving throws.
Why, I hate you.
I love you. Hurrah, once again, frightened.
Oh my god. She's killing us and you're healing.
Brutus.
Yeah,
frightened.
she is. Hey, to Clive, she is the most respectful person here.
Amber,
no
longer frightened.
Yes.
Oh no, not frightened. Icarus, not frightened. Icarus.
And it kind of seems the only people she's hostile towards are the ones that desecrated her grave and then proceed to try and kill her.
With its trident, and I'm going to
Don't bother.
not nick. Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. Well, I'll still select it because otherwise this thing is going to
Yeah.
stay in my screen.
Nothing else?
I guess I can make one step back and yell around the corner to Aziri and Claymore that she's here and attacking. And that is, yeah, that's my round.
British
My
13
turn.
for 5 for 2.
Why did that say that as Clive? Oh, sorry.
No, oh, you came back. Yeah, Clive healed the
Yeah.
creature. Oh, you've got access of Clive. You've got access to Clive as well. But yeah. Amber's turn.
Awesome. Yay. Okay. Sorry, I'm still getting used to her spell list. There's a lot of them, more than I'm used to.
Play a wizard one of these days.
I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try. That's the culmination of this entire fight, honestly.
Old person. Yeah, as
Interesting choice.
fires up the hold person. You just watch as the head of the banshee just spins directly around to look at Amber and then screams that the spell has no effect.
Awesome.
Anything else?
I'm not gonna burn everything just yet, so I'm gonna.
Oh no, burn
back
everything,
up.
make it fun for me. Anything else?
No, not for Amber, no.
Then her
There's a
turn.
flamethrower.
And then back to this shit.
I think as a frightened person, you're gonna have a little bit of problem with that.
Oh, is she frightened? She doesn't have the condition around her.
No. Hurrell is though.
What am I having an issue with?
I believe your attacks as a frightened person.
Are they disadvantaged?
I'm gonna check. I believe so. At least while she's there. A, B, C, D, E. E. Frightened condition. You have disadvantage on attack rolls. That's grappled. You have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. So it's the source of your fears within line of sight. She's right there. Reroll the d20, please. Just a d20.
Oh, sucks.
A 9 shall miss. Did it else your turn?
I'm gonna give Clive a really mean glare.
Love it.
Why?
Clive! Hurrah,
I don't wanna hear it.
daggers at you.
Clive will look at Azuri and sign, "We kill."
Depends, she says.
Giddy. Clive will pick up the sword, move to yonder, and that's it, actually.
Okay.
Does Bretis look very hurt at all? Oh, never mind.
Not really.
I wouldn't heal him. He'll
I
take
haven't
a
been hit
dash.
once.
Take a dash and just kind of stand here. And once again, put the sword in the ground and look at her.
Ziri.
I assume she's above me, so, you know, looking up at her.
If you're kneeling, then sure.
He won't kneel.
We got. Okay. Then she's going to run round and attack.
Yeah.
Swing her sword. Her sword.
21 for 15 will hit for 7.
It adds an extra 2 radiant damage because I'm in my wing form.
17, that's 9.
Is radiant halved?
There's not, no. So 7 of that and then 2 radiant. There we go.
Yep.
Anything else?
That's my turn. Nope.
Betty Big Balls will come back. She's quite smart, this bitch. Truly. Honestly. Very smart. She's the smartest, really. She can detect life. So, you will make her attacks against Icareth. He's there. Icareth, 14
Hits.
to hit for 2. Second attack misses. Good news, everybody. I need wisdom saving throws from everybody here, bar Icareth.
Oh.
Alright, in that case, Clive will pick up the sword.
My friend.
Sorry.
And Brutus. Wisdom saving throw, please, sir.
Oh, I didn't realize I had to make it. 1 sec. There you go.
Cool.
Goddamn!
Hoorah!
Wisdom save,
Wisdom save,
I
please.
assume. Wow.
Hey, word to the wise. Don't fail.
Say for Amber.
She will. The creature. Oh yeah, and Amber. The creature can see Amber. Please and thank you. And Amber. Whoop. And then.
That bitch.
That does proc F wishing.
I will take.
Yes.
Oh,
Swing-a-ling.
there we go.
Gart, procs for you as well, buddy.
Oh, I do this again. That's advantage. You would have
Don't worry.
missed.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11 would miss.
You
Yep.
would have missed.
So, Brutus 7 down.
By the way, I get to. Oh, sorry.
Would you like the truth, or would you like to pick?
I mean, I was just gonna say I can choose to have a deal piercing or lightning.
Would you like to pick, or would you like the truth?
It doesn't matter.
Truth.
Doesn't matter. She's resistant to both.
Wait, isn't this a
Do
is it a magical weapon?
they have that now? That's the thing.
Yeah, damage resistance, acid, bludgeoning, fire, lightning, piercing, slashing, thunder.
I think the only thing they're not resistant to is like radiant and force.
Just so you're aware, it does not make any mention, printed or otherwise, whether or not that's magical.
I wonder if that's gone now.
I think so.
Yeah, maybe.
But 3
That's
on there.
Disappointing.
Aziri, 3 on there for you.
Did I hit with a 12?
Yes.
Then 2 extra radiant as well.
And then Vox, yours hits as well. Icareth.
He'll move over here. And
Hits.
and then should I go back or should I go forward? I'll tell my my teammates that she's here, but that she's probably going to pass through the wall to the other side. And I'll take one more step. Oh, wait, that was 15, 20, 25. Oh, actually, I'll stay right there. So that's 30 foot of movement. Because I walked in a circle. And that's my turn.
Brutus.
This bitch and her wall walking ways. Alright, I have a shot. Switching over. Pop everything.
Misses, buddy. So you boom, with a crossbow in it. Hits the wall.
I can't wait for level 5 and extra attack.
Does it bounce off the wall and still hit her?
Is the Pope shit in the woods?
Yes.
Anything else
we
you
don't
can
know.
turn, Brutus?
No.
Amber's
You did
turn.
last
It's a
time
free
when you-
action.
Alright, Amber's turn.
Awesome. Well, Shira said that she might pop out the other side, so is it really worth it to waste all that movement?
Plus, someone or something might heal her. So there's the added risk, you know?
Okay. I'm going to move
We can.
down to like here, and I'll be able to go in if it doesn't pop out the next round. But for now, I'm gonna stay here.
Alright.
Yeah. Uro can't do shit, I don't think, because he can't move closer.
Yes, you can.
Me,
You don't see
I was
her.
gonna do like. Does it matter if I can see her whether or not? I think I'll just attack.
Can't willingly move closer to the source of fear is all it says.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
It's very vague.
Yeah.
Well, for that much, I'm going to Polyglot a Cracker. Brutus.
And what? What's also
I'm
saying
not
there.
fucking kind of.
Also, if Icareth hadn't told everybody where they were, probably could have moved, as didn't know where they are, but they know the source of fear is in that room by the corner, so can't go that way.
Awesome.
Polly gets a cracker, and we then move on over to Clive.
Well, you said I can't move closer, can I?
You
So I know where she
cannot
is.
move closer, but this line here between you and Brutus is still 25 foot away from her at all times.
Clive
So this
will
this remains
do
25.
this
Blessing
on. Well, yeah. Aziri, Brutus, and the
gay
this
one. Here we go.
That's a very broad statement, but sure.
As, yeah, but like he was hovering over you, and you're quite dramatic. Ziri.
I'm gonna look.
And
Are you staying there? Oh,
no,
Okay.
are you staying where you are?
yeah, just in case.
In that case, come on. As you're near me, the flames will reach out and give you 10 temporary hit points.
Yes.
I would then like to look at Amber and then look past Amber at the wall. Does this wall look any weaker than the other one I examined?
I'll give you an R3 investigation.
Excellent. Last one went very well, so similar thing.
Somehow goes worse.
I think you rolled the same, did you not?
I rolled one worse. I'll do it. I'm going to move to there, and then I'm going to reach out and, out of the two, who looks more hurt between Amber and Huro?
Tom, I'm gonna be honest right now. The difference between their hit point maximum is 1, and the difference between their actual hit points right now is also 1. As a percentage, and they both have 8 temporary hit points and aid on them. So
Yeah, in that case, right. Amber, she'll reach out and touch Amber and use her healing hands on Amber.
and Amber gets 7. Anything else?
That's my turn.
Okay. The frightened condition comes off of this boy. Comes off of this boy. You watch as she slinks. I am well aware she collides with at least one wall, but I am the DM, goddammit. Passes through a wall. Icareth.
Seems like a good moment to do something on myself here. Oh, well, that was
Whole ass 2 there, buddy. Well done.
that's my healing has been very unlucky recently.
Did it else.
Yes, I'll say she went to the wall that way, where we came from, and then that's 5. I can go this way, and I'll end my turn there.
Chris.
Right then, yeah, I'm just gonna hold an action to shoot the Banshee if I see her.
Amber.
Awesome. 2. Can I see in here from here? I can't. Gonna take a chance here, actually. Well, there's just. Wait, is she? I'm confused. Is the token visible at all?
No. She's
Okay.
passed
That's what I
through a
thought.
wall. As Icareth said.
Was she over here?
No, you don't see her. Icareth said she passed through a wall. He gave you the specific instruction as to what wall she passed through.
Because I didn't see her even before I moved, so.
I'm going to quote our DM
shit.
and say I said what I said.
There we go.
No, I get you.
Anything else?
How much move?
You're already dashing.
Yeah, so. Out back.
Anything else?
No.
Very well.
So, which wall was it that you said? Because I missed that.
Where we came from. That's exactly what he said. The wall where we came from.
Yep.
That's so fucking helpful, Vox. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay, well, I'm going to move 30 up here.
Back in the throne room, it is empty.
Rule will sort of look towards, Vox and Aziri and just kind of, like, shake his head. Like, he just looks confused. If not, I am going to... my dad. I can't, that's awesome. That'll be it now.
Okay. Live.
Well. We'll wait here.
Okay. Aziri.
Oh, dodge action, just in case.
Not thinking what might happen. I'm going to use that.
Okay. Please, for the love of God, let
Move
us
to
click.
there.
Please click somewhere. Please for it. No? Shit.
To that square. I jump and glide with my wings out.
You know something, Tom? That is just annoying. I set that up hoping
Yeah,
it would work for you.
Right. Get to there. And 1, 2, 3, 4. My last one in, and then I'm going to swing at her.
How dare you?
I'm going to recklessly swing at her.
20
You're
for
also going to
11
let.
will hit. As it does, she
The lecture
screams off
2 radiant damage.
into the ether. No. Math. Sorry. Math. Resistances. 5
Yeah, sorry,
plus
five-
your
5
radiant
damage.
is 7.
Yeah.
So you now know that she has less than 10 hit points. Less than 13. But yeah, so you smash bang bang. Done it. Now's your turn, Aziri?
That's my turn.
Okay. Well, she gonna smash straight back at you with that one there. Screaming
She has
bloody murder.
advantage.
How is it with advantage? She misses like that.
Was I? Oh,
Oh,
sorry,
don't need to do that. So you take 8 points of necrotic, which would half to 4. As 1 hits. And... can she... Nope. Igrith.
Dash action. That is 40, 50. 55, and I don't think there is anything useful I could do. No. No. So that's my turn.
Britis's turn.
Alright, great, she didn't pop up. Alright, Lisa. Alright. 30. Don't see it. Dash. Don't see it. Alright, that's, none of them look bloodied, so no worries. Alright, that's my turn.
Amber's turn.
Guess we'll follow suit. 60. I think this is as far as she can go. I don't believe she has anything to make it go faster, so I think that'll be it.
Okay. Then
You would have seen me attacking to the south of me.
Yeah.
I don't know why
Oh.
it's done that on you there, Tom, but there's your Boots of Stringing and Spreading. It's classed as an innate spell if you wish to use the teleport for your own sake. Regardless of
Okay,
raging, do
cool.
not worry. Who else's turn?
Yeah, I did know that.
Going to go here. Cast. There you go.
Is that sends a bitch to the afterlife.
Hell yeah!
As it does Clive,
The afterlife.
as you stand there now in the tomb of what was once the king, you watch as a spectral spirit rises of an old man And as he does, he waves his hand over you. You
What's on that,
receive
hand?
the charm of heroism. You can gain the benefits of a potion of heroism as an action once.
Oh.
That goes to the person
feel
who
like-
healed her.
It's in the room and she died.
Yeah.
But to be fair, takes a real fucking hero to do that.
Well, yeah. To him, the Banshee was only attacking the ones that were grave robbing, so in his eyes, he did everything right.
I'll throw a potion of heroism into your sheet for you to use, but once there, sir.
Thank you. He'll look inside the coffin, and try and see where that guy just went to.
You see in his coffin a beautiful crown. A rather rich, regal looking crown.
He will grab the crown and try and inspect it a little closer. As in, was this perhaps the gift that he was granted for being a how do you call it, an honourable dungeon diver, whatever.
An honourable
What
dungeon
check?
diver.
What check could I make for that? And if I can do it over the course of 10 minutes, he'll just kind of go sit against the wall and ritually cast Detect Magic. If anyone comes up to him, he probably won't be able to sign.
Yeah. Well, whilst you're doing that, you can also make your own innate check if you wish to see if this is some type of gift that you're supposed to receive. Everyone else doing?
Are
First
there any physical remains left of the Banshee?
Are there? No, there are not, sir.
Everyone's alive. What the hell was that thing?
I believe it may have been your mother.
Oh!
That couldn't be.
That was out of character, by the way.
Oh.
Nah,
I was
nah,
about to
it's too
say.
late now, bro. It's too late now.
Okay, fine. Fine, if that makes it very out of
My
character.
mother's alive.
Would Amber have heard anything about that? Would she know anything?
Heard anything about Brutus's mum? Probably.
Not Bruce's mum. The fact that it's an undead and if it's a specific type. Probably not. Ghost, maybe? Spirit?
Oh no, that was a right bit.
Trying his hardest,
That's what the
guys.
B in Banshee stands for.
Is as Clive, is Clive done doing what? Or-
No, right.
Are you done doing what you're doing?
I don't know. I asked if I should make a check, but I never got a
I
reply.
asked you if you want to make the appropriate check that you feel fit.
Oh, okay. He'll let the Detect Magic go. I think he'd do a religion, because that is, his thing. Well, I wanted to do a whole elaborate spiel on what he's trying to discern, but he'll just go, crown.
As he taketh the crown and use the detect magic spell on it, there's a lot of magic around, yeah. Definitely holding some as well. There is a faint aura. The crown is magical.
I would say is there a specific aura, but Clive wouldn't know the difference between spell schools.
I also don't know what the aura would be personally.
Oh, right, fair enough. And then he'll stand up.
Well, I will say, if he comes out,
we're here for him and we support it.
We'll wave to Crawl.
Hurl, I wanted to do this as he's walking up, but I wanted to let you finish what you were doing real quick. As Hurl sees Clive, he sort of like storms up to him and kind of grips him by the shoulder. What the hell were you doing healing that thing? You could have gotten us killed.
He'll sign. To me, she only attacked, people who desecrated her grave.
For all intents and purposes, I'm moving Amber down here because he can't understand him. Yeah, because I can't understand. I have to move Amber down here.
He just does a lot of things. Like, huh?
What are you guys yelling about? Oh, wait, let's just watch his ear. Let's just watch.
Meanwhile, Ishvirath will summon a pike back and start exploring the rest of the wall over here to see if there are any other.
Clive will walk up to Aziri and holding the crown, kind of showing it to her and go, and sign with his other hand, some king gifted this to me.
Desecrated her tomb. There was nothing there. It was made of wood and paint that could have been made by a cheaply fooled artisan. There was nothing there. There was a very vengeful spirit hell-bent on killing us, and you decided to heal it?
Completely ignoring
what is wrong?
Ziri will move up, pat her heavily on the shoulder, and say, "Well done, you did well cleansing. It's what Lathander would be proud of." And then she moves over and picks up Zig's body and sort of cradles it.
We're all like, kind of like,
saying,
like he gives her like a confused like smile and nods, and then turns back to Clive and just looks really pissed.
Clive will very calmly sign. So, what is the issue?
As you hold Zig's body, the now lifeless, dead R.I.P. Zig, my boy, he is long gone for this world now.
Can I use this like as a character moment for Ishvirath to want to learn resurrection magic? Because at the moment he doesn't know it, and then in a few levels further he'll know it.
As you look upon him, I would say you're familiar with death, sadly. He looks at peace, but also like he has work undone. But he's okay with that. So, do you loot him out of curiosity? Just gotta ask because I know someone will eventually.
No. I'll carry him. Hopefully, I can carry him out and bury him outside of here. Because I don't think he would want to be buried in here, as he didn't want to come in the first place.
Maybe we can put him in one of these two empty coffins.
Is no one else astonished by the fact that the person who's supposed to be protecting us actively put everyone in danger?
Oh no, I think it was an absolutely stupid decision, but I'm just happy to be alive.
Don't get me wrong, I'm absolutely astonished that we're all still standing here well and alive, but we very well could have not been if one of us was just slightly less competent. And I believe that if all of us were as incompetent as he was, we'd all be dead.
Hey, that's no reason to talk about Icareth while he ain't here to defend himself.
Clive will very calmly sign. Would it really have killed everyone if I didn't pay my respects?
That thing nearly killed Hurel and the boss!
I had it
when they were running away. I mean,
that thing.
Zee will turn and look at the two of you and say, if you didn't run away from it, we're going to come after you.
We were running because it knocked out two of us instantly!
It attacked us first!
You
Clive
all
will
that
sign
happens-
fighting for a moment.
Clive wants to
That
sign.
happens to the two of you all the time. You both go down every time. As soon as we come across anything, it's like first hit,
Okay.
boof, Amber's down. Second hit, boof, Hurl's down.
Okay, but go ahead, Greg.
Clive would like to tap Brutus. Sign, please. Can you translate my entire story?
In a second, I need to yell at you a little bit more. Hold on, yeah, but that thing attacked us first! Anyways, now get over here and I'll translate your story. Might as well let you defend yourself. Get back over here! You want me to speak up for you or not?
Just going to say, none of you seem particularly upset that Zig died.
Hurl, like,
We're all dealing with it in our own way, okay?
as he like, as
You'll
Hurl's
seem
like
very-
walking past like the corner, like he like glances over like the edge as he's walking past and looks at Zig and then looks up at Aziri and just shrugs and then keeps walking.
Yes, it sucks he died, but there are more important things to do. Well, why don't we just get out this damn temple, like we should have done hours ago, and bury the poor bastard?
Is no one going to be interested in honoring Zig by using his stuff?
I feel the most Amber thing to say right now. I feel this would be the most Amber thing, despite the fact that the piss out of everything. I feel Ruby as Amber would turn around at that point and say to Aziri, "Better us than him." Yeah. Which seems like the Amber thing to say there.
You can say that, but if we take that to the thing, you're going to die first because you keep getting stomped on by big apes and stuff, and then right? So it's just going to be me left.
Clive,
If we
would like
take that
to-
attitude to everything.
Should we take a short break for a moment, maybe?
Let's get out of the damn temple first.
Yes, can
Clive
we just leave?
would like to walk up to Aziri and sign. Would you like help with that? We can, give him a proper sun god burial.
Hey Vox, you checked out this whole place, right?
Yeah. I knew it.
Zuri,
Swear to fucking God.
Zuri go, no, I can carry him. We'll bury him in the sun when we're out of this place.
Yick, I swear to God, if
Big
you go
thumbs
down that hallway.
Big thumbs up. Will pat Brutus again and says, "You calm down." Able to translate now?
These should be the Emperor and the Empress, right?
Here, we'll go in there in a second. Here, Hurel, let me speak for the voiceless man. Go on.
He'll sign. Are you calm?
He's asking if you're calm.
Me? I thought he was talking to you.
Oh.
Yeah, Brutus already said he is.
It's via. So
Yeah, he's a postal pigeon right now.
I'm fine.
What do you mean fine? It's a yes or no. What the fuck do you mean fine? Anyway, also okay. My
I think that
story.
means yes.
He'll put down his sword for a little bit because this is going to be a lot of finicking with the hands. My story. We ran into someone's
sorry.
throne room.
There's someone's throne room. Sorry, keep going. That was just a bit.
He'll look at Brutus. Sorry, you'll distract me, please. We ran into someone's throne room, desecrated
Brutus
it.
does Brutus put on funny voices as he's repeating it?
Don't worry, I've set the ambience with the perfect music.
Oh, thank you.
Anytime,
What is this
babe.
music? Wind. Oh, I thought that said something different. Broke everything in here. We then went to their personal grave, desecrated it. She let out a mourning wail, crying. Unsurprisingly, the two weak ones felled. Then you people attacked it. Me and Aziri kind of pledged allegiance, and she didn't attack us. So in my head, she was trying to be friendly, and so I paid my respects by healing her. And that is why I was gifted this crown. And he holds it up and then picks up the sword again.
I'm trying to
Brutus,
think of
please,
whether.
I'd like to hear that impression. Sorry, real quick. I want to hear the impression.
Well, you see, actually, we desecrated its grave, so in actuality, we're the bad guys here.
Wow, you sound just like the Joker.
I want to take this this empty coffin and put it here so that we can put Zig in it.
You
Want to know how I got this plague?
lift up the coffin, and as you do, it just ass collapses straight out of it.
Does anyone have nails?
Okay. Look, how about this? Maybe next time we just don't touch dead people's stuff. And next time we don't heal the thing that's actively trying to kill most of us. Agreed?
To be fair,
Can I
to
wait? Can,
be fair to Clive, he's the one who's been telling us not to touch all the dead people's stuff the whole time.
Yeah, you guys have been doing that the whole time.
could I see if Hurel knows what a banshee is?
Good
gonna-
religion.
I'm going to turn to a theory. I've come to realize that now.
Heard
There has
stories.
been actual. Sorry, go ahead.
As I said, heard stories. That's all.
But I was just gonna finish.
Yeah, you finish first, Pepsi.
Okay, Aziri, I now have come to the agreement that we shouldn't touch dead things because now there's been actual consequences.
We don't even know if that was a consequence of this. We have no clue if they were related.
Depending on how you've been touching dead people, there could be consequences as well. Have you been touching dead snakes?
No, I haven't touched a single corpse. I've just been taking shiny shit.
I don't think us touching the graves has anything to do with the evil creature who exists for being evil towards us.
And I'm pretty
Also-
sure we just saved the soul of the emperor or the king. Or
Also,
That was a-
it's an undead. Aren't you Lathanderites all about vanquishing the undead?
That was a banshee. It wasn't just some aimless ghost. It kills because it wants to kill. That wouldn't change, depending whether or not we touched its gold stuff or not.
Welcome to HR.
Sorry, I can't quite take you seriously with this whimsical music in the background.
It's fucking great.
I can't even hear the
All
music.
all I'm imagining is just some garden gnome like yelling at me.
are we planning to take a short rest?
Why don't we just leave the building before we take a rest?
You still have to liberate the other tomb on this side.
Do we have to?
They can stay imprisoned. They can stay. We don't care. We have no connection to these people. We can just leave whenever we want. Isn't that such a great thing? We have free will. Let's use it.
Mate, all I agreed to is spreading the gospel.
But we should help
we did.
people, even if they're already dead.
And someone in our group signed up to some kind of cultish god down here. Who knows what might happen if we don't do what they wanted?
Actually, they just gave me the spear and told me to spread the word of Gorm. That's about it. That's literally all I was asked to do.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You
were there.
weren't particularly paying. Oh, yeah, I wasn't listening. It's not my god. But you weren't particularly paying attention to the map making. So, are you sure you got everything that the god wanted?
Mate, that's geography, not remembrance speech.
That's not what geography is, mate.
Map making is geography.
No, it's not. It's
alright.
cartography.
Yeah.
Look, it's close enough.
Spread the word of Gorm. I've heard of Gorm today. You've heard of Gorm today. And he like points toward Aziri. We've all heard of Gorm, and it's all because of our dear friend Brutus. Let's leave.
I agree with the clown over there.
I think we have
Leave you,
to.
and you're insulting me.
I think we have to save the soul
Sorry,
of
sorry.
the Emperor.
Banter, not the time right now.
Where's the way out? On the
Well,
map.
Probably back the way we came. You know what? How about this? We go until we get lost. I'll even lead this time.
Oh, goody.
It's a great plan until you
Already
remember
done
that Vox took you in a circle last time.
We wandered around in a circle already and ended up back at that pile of rocks 4 times, is it?
Alright.
He holds up 3 fingers.
Yeah, those that want to leave, follow me. Those that want to deal with the banshee or whatever's in that other room, go for it.
Close size, I'd like to at least look, be interested by the murals, but we should also bury
Nope.
Zig. Well, you're out of the room already, so you wouldn't see this.
As you
I know I'm saying that out of character.
come down the little corridor, and as you stand there coming out, you see 3 priests in the masks of those dog-like creatures, swinging a censer, burning a putrid-smelling ash, and whispering a chanting tune. And as they see you, Brutus, oh god, this is going to be so fucking racist now. As they see the tieflings, the trio of tieflings, the terrific tiefling trio, they look directly at you as burning censer, one with a bucket of water and a little wand, and they start walking towards you, going, hey, oh, unclean, shh, shh, hey, oh, unclean, shh, shh, and start just walking towards you in unison, chanting and spraying water whilst burning the censer, calling you unclean.
Hi, we were just leaving. Excuse me.
Oh!
AKK about tieflings?
I accidentally closed
Are
the
they
door.
Are they spraying this water on us?
They are just Bruce, as you're going to walk by, I'm going to request you make a strength saving throw, please.
Oh god. Wait, is this a
Aurora
grapple?
looks.
Or is it just a strength save?
It's a
feature?
strength save to stop
I'm
being
scared.
grappled.
Oh, I thought it was athletics or acrobatics. Did they change that?
2024 rules, it's now a save.
Oh,
It's dumb.
interesting. Fuck me. Wait, hold on. Do I have anything that can add to it? Nope, that doesn't work on saves.
As you are grappled, we're going to ask you to
Yeah.
make it again.
Okay.
As you feel that they are trying to pull you down to the ground as the other one starts dipping it and hey, oh, unclean, shh, shh, hey, oh. And what seems like it starts to be them cleansing you as one gets a rag and puts it over your face, and they start just pouring the water, chanting, hey, oh, unclean.
Out of
This is what they did
curiosity,
in Guan-
what creatures
This
are
is
these
what they did in
worshippers?
Guantanamo.
Am I able to tell?
They seem human.
Get off of me, you hornless bastard! I'm not unclean. I'm a tiefling. Now, I've had a very bad day. Now, why don't you 3 all show up and we can be on our merry way? Can I intimidate them?
Hey, oh, unclean.
Can I try to intimidate them?
By saying what? Hey, oh, dirty.
Fuck me.
Oh, this is gonna be fantastic. God, this is nice.
You know what? Actually, I want to sacrifice the use of second wind at a D10 just to see if I can roll a lucky 10.
Sure.
You also have inspiration in case you need.
I thought that bardic wore off by now.
No, regular inspiration.
Oh, I'm not wasting that on this.
Well, great news. They rolled an 18. They don't care.
13.
They
This,
kind of
by the way,
knock you
this
down. As you're
this doesn't diminish your second wind. It only does so if it makes you succeed on the check.
Oh, I know.
they
Okay.
let you go, and as you kind of
Thank you.
fall to the ground a little, trying to catch your breath as they look at each other. This one is clean. And then they proceed to
This
make their way
reminds
towards
you-
Amber. with the same hey unclean.
Can I actually, in Elvish, I'm just gonna point, well, not in Elvish, in sign language to Amber. Wait, does Amber know sign language?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I forgot if she took it or not, but I'm just gonna sign to her, beat them, as he's slowly putting a hand on his club.
Finally, let us become the master. He's telling the boss what to do.
No, I'm asking to beat them.
No.
Not to be racist, but it does seem like the tiefling's only solution to problems is to kill it. Or hurt it, at least.
As like they tried
Also, your guys' first calls.
they tried to grab Amber, and it's like Amber like wrangles off. Like, hurt.
Gark, are you? Gark, are you?
I will say. Hold on. Let's see. Amber will Is Amber gonna cast? Not Amber. Is it going to? Which? Holy shit! Which one is grappling? I thought you said they were trying to grab her.
Yeah,
I think I got
it's a
ungrabbed.
save. Yeah, they let you go, buddy. But Amber got an 18 on that.
Just let him splash ya, and we can go.
Do I have to?
This one
Do you want to go through the trouble of fighting something again?
This one like walks up to you, Horrell, and as it does, takes this bucket of water and puts it on you and watches as like your face doesn't move because you're wearing a mask. And as they do, they stand and look at you, and Zen squeezes a rag and places it on your head as it looks at you, Brutus. This one is possessed. As it takes the water and starts pouring it. A devil lives within inside this one. We will exorcise the demon.
Possessed.
Don't worry, we have our own people to unpossess them. We were just taking them there. Hey, speaking of people that might need to be cleaned, there are 3 other dudes in that area over there that could use a splashing. Isn't that more of a priority? We'll take care of our own.
Make a persuasion check. They look at you and it's like, after I poured the bucket, like, put it down, and there's one that kind of whispers in at you, who are well. You are unclean.
Bro just stares daggers, so his eyes are just like wide. He's just saying, like, they like poured water on him, right? Like his hair is like just like hanging down in front of his face. He's just like a really angry wet cat.
She watches, like, they take the buckets. And then this is where it's gonna get really funny. As they look at each other and hey, refill. So open up their robes and start pissing into the buckets. As we get back to the Aasimar.
Please tell me we didn't get splashed with piss.
Yes, you did.
You can make a perception check.
Dude, Huro looks horrified. Like he looks over at Amber and Brutus. Are we sure we don't want to kill them? Because I'd really like to right now.
Wait, you don't know it's piss yet.
Water's a little saline-y. Little salty.
Okay, we're taking a bath when we get out of here.
So you guys...
How does Brutus know that piss is associated with saline?
He's been a mercenary, you don't know what he's done to get a score.
You don't know what Amber has made me do for missions before.
Are you saying Amber made you drink her piss?
You don't know what Brutus is into, we don't kink shame here.
Average tiefling.
20 gold is 20 gold.
Huro looks absolutely just petrified. Like he's walking with like his hands out, kind of like to the side, and his shoulders are like scrunched up. Little rich boy has never experienced such like humiliation in his life.
You know what? Hey, Hurrell, just one last thing. Hurrell, come here.
What?
Pisses on you.
I'm gonna I'm gonna hand you 40 gold as consider this compensation and an apology.
Is that the going rate?
Bro, that is twice as much as he got paid to drink Amber's piss.
Aren't you the one
I'm
who's
not-
supposed to be being paid? Aren't I supposed to be paying you?
I feel bad, and Amber is gonna pay me later.
Oh,
Right.
you sweet thing.
No, she fucking isn't.
Opposite. It's like Amber just immediately like starts to run away.
She's going to give something golden to him. So
As we move on over to the tieflings next to another door,
Oh no.
you open.
Did you
the
just
door.
open tieflings?
You see another. The tieflings, the Asimar. You see another sarcophagus.
Does it look different than the other one in any way? Like,
Uh,
is this one?
It's
It
a
has
woman
a
on the front
female
instead
on
of a man.
Has a woman on it, yeah.
So the male had a banshee, so this one will have a banjo.
No, no, that's Amber.
well, I think we cleaned this.
If that was a banshee, then this will be a ban him, right?
Well, it's more likely that owl ghost was like woke up on the wrong side of the bed, and so was supposed to be here, but ended up in the other one.
What?
I don't know.
Sure.
Clive will very quickly pay respects. Maybe you'll get another crown, you know, and he'll pour some holy water on the sarcophagus and go.
Roll
Let the
initiative.
light of Lathander cleanse you.
The cold stone walls of this royal burial chamber honor the last great queen of Sidinia. Reliefs tell the story of a beloved queen who served her people nobly and received their respect and adoration in turn. Her sarcophagus, artfully sculpted from a white marble, rests upon a pedestal at the centre of the room. It bears the following inscription: "May death claim all who dare to desecrate my rest."
See, no, I'm not trying to be that guy, but you know.
Can I? I've told you so. Oh no, they're not here.
But yeah, he'll pour some holy water on it, let Lathander's light cleanse you, and close the door.
As you come on out, you see 3 priests with those fox-like masks on once more, as they stand there with their buckets of water. Hey, unclean! As you just shh and start dipping and washing away as you go to walk past Gark. This one in the mid kind of puts his hand out, and as it does, can I ask you there, buddy, to make a strength saving throw? Plenty of your strength here, more than it. Wow! You are grappled, buddy.
Perception.
You are grappled.
I would like-
Yeah?
I'd like to reach out and grapple the one that's grappling him, please.
Oh, the one that's grappling him is this one here. We're
Grapple
really
combo.
gonna get into
In
I'd
this.
like to try and,
In that case, I'll
I'd
grapple
like
the one
to try and
next to me.
grapple Ziri.
Yeah. So
Group
as
hug.
Clive is grappled, I'm gonna put you next to the one that's grappling and you're grappled. So as Aziri, I'm gonna roll it knowing full well it doesn't really matter. Yeah, you're gonna get more than that. But you can. What's your DC actually? 8 plus strength plus proficiency, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, no, he fails with a 10. Gark, you fail a 10 with a 2. As he places a.
Can
Yeah.
Clive take a bonus action?
You just grappled. Correct. As you walk in,
What?
you're just grappled. That's
Wait,
all.
what?
You are just grappled.
Okay. So can he take a bonus action?
Yes, because all you are is grappled.
Well, first let Ichidu sing because I don't want to take
Correct.
away
You
his.
you walk in. You see as Aziri has some priest who's got a bucket of water and like a little wand in it and like a fucking headlock. Meanwhile, right next to them, there's a priest that has Clive, in a headlock with a bucket and a censer. And there's just a third one standing there at the other corner, looking at you, going like that with its finger. And like a fox-like mask that you've seen on the walls.
I would say, well, to this one, not to this one. So to this one, I'll turn to this one and I'll say, "What are you doing to my friend?"
They are possessed. They are possessed. Is it then like drops the bucket and starts like wishing water up in his face?
I will do this. The necrotic shroud to just kind of sign leave, and the blight whole gaseous thing emits from him, enveloping the three of them.
They make DC 12 wisdom saving throws.
Charisma.
Charisma, ah. The one grappling you kind of looks at you, and as it does, "Hey, oh, possessed!" starts like going like that, puts a little like, towel on your head, and starts basically fucking waterboarding you. The other two, however, are very much scared. It's like the one at the bottom like shields its eyes from you, but still is like going like that towards you, Icarith. Is the other one that kind of tries to turn away and look up the corridor as Aziri's holding it in headlock.
I'm going to shove this one away from Claymore.
Yep. What's your
It's going to
shove
succeed on
DC
a
in that one
strength
there, bud?
save. Just
It's athletics, right?
No, it's a unarmed strike for a shove. It's a save.
Oh, okay. Unarmed strike, where is that? Here, unarmed. Shove.
I'll let you know right now, buddy, that he damn near doubles that. As you give him the limpest of shoves, and as he takes Icarus, still pouring on, "Hey, oh, you're next."
For me, I take out my rope and I start to use the rope to hog tie this guy up with his feet and leg and arms like tied together.
So you can utilize this. You just make a slight hand check by the looks of it, using dexterity.
Nope. You can bind an unwilling.
Oh, they have grapples.
yeah.
Yep, he is grappled. So as you start to get him, like tie him up, and he's going, "Hey, oh, devils!" It's like at this point he's
once
like
done,
taking his little sensor and like throwing the water over you with it.
He's tied up. His hands and feet are all tied together. I'm going to take his mask off.
Oh yeah.
Take his mask off and then start punching him unconscious.
Oh, I thought you were going to say piss on his. Anyway, can Clive make an attack as well?
Yeah.
He'll non-lethally, if it matters, try and pummel this. Is this a guy?
It's a person.
All right. Well, whatever. He'll try with the pommel of his greatsword, try and hit it in the groin.
Yeah. You hit him with the nut shot. As he does it, just pours the entirety of this slightly salty water over you.
Does it
drops to the
hurt
ground.
with the blight and all?
Not really, no. Sadly, in the weirdest way, it's kind of refreshing.
Alright.
Cold.
Is he knocked unconscious or?
I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay. I was about to divine smite him, so that's good to know.
Smite the nut shot.
Yeah.
You
balls light up like Christmas lights before just exploding.
The other one kind of like back here, like kind of, and just like throws the fucking bucket, just whoosh, drops the sensor. It's like, too powerful for me. Takes a step back.
I'm gonna move up to this now unconscious one and start hog tying that one next to the other one. So I've got two hog tied up in a rope.
Try and do this.
Is Claymore like completely enveloped in piss, or like only a part of him?
Oh, it went straight over his head and down.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was going to give like guidance to to do whatever with, but I don't want to
Drink
touch that.
You don't know it's piss though.
Is he grappled?
I can't smell it.
It's fucking heavily diluted. He's grappled. Yes. He only just failed.
He'll bring him to Aziria then.
Hey, you're too powerful a demon for me.
She'll tie this one up as well, hog tie. So they're all three, and then she'll knock them all unconscious again. And then she wants to walk out, dragging these three bodies behind her.
Yeah. As you are doing that.
Clive sign, do you need some help? Because right now she's carrying 4 bodies.
I can carry Zig, maybe. I mean, I don't really have the strength for it, but I can try at least.
As this is beginning on, which way did our tiefling trio go? Our terrific tiefling trio?
We're sitting in the hallway, kind of like waiting to see, like, if they come out, then they come out, but if they don't come out in like 30 minutes, we're gonna leave. But Hurel's just standing here and playing. Like, he's retuning his violin and just playing a few ditties.
Hey, Hurel, do you ever heard of Wonderwall?
Ah.
Yeah. Zig will pass Zig's body to you, Clive, and then she'll just drag these 3 unconscious hog-tied trussed up bodies behind her.
To Clive? I thought I already took it.
She thinks Clive's stronger than you, and so it's more
Okay,
likely
fair
to carry
enough.
him.
Oh, thanks,
Sorry.
she knows.
And hey, it shuts them up. He can't use his hands.
Yeah.
You bring out the priests.
We have to be careful with the traps.
No, you don't.
Oh, you're
Oh,
alive.
good, you're alive.
I can't move my token. The priests are on top of me. Good heavens.
You watch as they come out with a priest. There's a telling of a good joke here, and an orcish man.
Oh,
Right.
goody you. Are they dead?
No.
He drops the body and signs, of course not. What the fuck? Who do you
Alright,
think we
I'm
are?
taking
It's on the floor.
We're Asimar, not tieflings.
Well, they splashed us
I'm
with
sorry, you
some
won't say.
mysterious liquid, and I, quite frankly, don't exactly detest the idea of them being dead for it.
I cleaned
Why did
myself
you
off
do
a
that?
little bit. Because they weren't letting us go and we didn't want to murder them.
I suggest you just leave them here. Their friends will surely find them.
Got it, I'm taking all their shit though. As Brutus just starts picking their pockets.
Or
Yes,
we could take
so-
them with us and give them back to their friends. Maybe they would appreciate that.
They splashed me and then tried to grapple me onto the ground, including.
What?
So,
Sounds like
inclined
like a
to be
you problem.
nice.
Yeah, Clive will drop the body and with 2 hands do the whole frying face.
So Scottish, what do I
pick
find
up
on
the
the
sword
priest?
again.
Why am I the only reasonable person here?
I'm agreeing with ya!
You, yes, you count.
You find a rather beautiful looking census type wand, if you will.
But it was dipped in pee.
Looks a lot something like that.
Oh.
Ooh.
I'll take it.
Dildo.
You
Oh my
just
god, it's a
see
Delta.
toddler
Delta.
outside my door.
Looks like a satisfier, yeah.
But yeah.
Do each of them have one?
Nope.
Just the one?
Just the one.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some magic item, the wand of piss.
The wand of kidney stones.
It does
Oh.
lightning damage, but the lightning's suspiciously yellow color.
The gem on top of there, that's actually just a polished kidney stone, yeah.
How a word.
So, I understand Brutus might not know what it is, but can I know what it is so I can add it to the inventory?
I'm writing it down, don't worry.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Amber could ritually cast Detect Magic.
Only tells you if it's magic.
Well,
She
why
could
don't
do
we
it.
have-
It wouldn't really help.
Let's look at it when we're outside. Now let's
Fair enough.
go.
Aye, soldier.
Now, for the most
the bodies
important
behind
thing,
You come up to the
I'll
ghost
ask
and
the
she-
spirit. Are you free now?
I
Not my problem.
was never not free.
Did
You
we
keep telling yourself that, darling.
did we help?
No, quite the contrary. You killed all the company I had here.
Your company, sir!
So, where is this creature that is keeping you locked up?
None.
You said previously
Right.
that there was. Okay, well,
I really wanted some company.
We just ditched.
okay, you made your
We're
own map.
very halfway across the map.
Wait, I think this just loops us.
Wait, actually, your
Hold on.
drawing was
Yeah.
very good. I'm impressed.
We're dragging the priests behind us, right?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Where are we?
Hold on, I think that loops us. Come back here. Continue.
Are
Sorry.
we leaving entirely, or where are we putting these? Priests?
No, they're coming with us.
Yeah, that's it. We take 'em with.
Like straight outside the mountain? Straight outside the.
Yeah.
You are completely leaving the ziggurat. Cool. Just so I know
I,
what's going on.
I also want to leave the cigarette.
Weren't
Did you
there
say
more
probably
areas?
keep them?
What was that, Vox?
Weren't there more areas that we have not explored yet in the ziggurat?
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Do we want to?
Who cares? I want to leave!
We don't want to see the rest.
No, I
Yeah.
don't.
Okay, then we're leaving, I suppose.
Fox
We
seems
re-
I'm tired, Grandpa!
Fox
We-
seems
we
like the
helped
type of guy
you.
that sat there at the end of the credits before Marvel movies because he paid for a whole damn movie and he's watching a whole damn movie.
That's a dead end. I just wanted to cover all the map.
As you ascend up the little alighting part, you walk through the rooms, down, across the bridge, up the spirally set of stairs, up the set of stairs and round the corner, past where the dead guy is, towards the 3 ladders that ascend upwards. And
Is there still poison gas
poison gas where?
in the entrance room? On top of the 3 ladders.
Unlocked now.
Can I leave the 3 unconscious bodies in the beetle room?
Yeah. You drop them before you ascend, and as you head back on up into the Chiltern Peninsula, you see once more. Roll for me, someone. 1d47.
The guide lead us.
I thought you were gonna say roll for initiative. I was about to start weeping.
She's come on up. The rain is battering down in Chult. The winds howl, lightning, thunder all over as you hear the crashes, the smashes, the booms, the bangs. You look round. God, has it ever been this bad? You see once more that flickering little fire off in the distance. Hey, Brutus, honey. You want to make a religion check real quick?
Oh god, it's Glorm, isn't it? Religion. Yeah, fuck it. I want to add a d10 to that. I want this roll for once. So 16.
God, who's making all that noise? Who's cranked the gain up to 1 million? Quinn. Quinn has cranked the gain up to 1 million.
What did I do? What?
You got in really fucking loud real quick there.
How? Wait, what?
I hear static in the background.
Sounds like your mic's changed.
Should we head east from here to the
Excuse me.
coast and then follow the coastline down to Mesro?
You see some odd clouds, some odd shapes. You see this all the way over by a small indentation of mountain. A little... Don't know if you can see... Can you see the green drawing by any chance? Do you see any
I
of the
can't
drawing?
see anything. I just see hexagons.
You don't... Do you see the map at all?
Did that fix it?
Yeah, we see the
No.
map. Oh, I see the map.
I'll refresh just in case.
Vox,
see
where
the
does the
map, but I don't-
where do the drawings stop for you, out of curiosity?
The line goes here.
And then stops?
Yeah. Well, it splits in two, but I don't see where both lines lead.
Here's what I'll do.
But this is what I see.
Now that he's gone... Poor Zig, I know. Now he's gone though, I've just gone ahead and muted Gwyn, by the way, because God. Configuration. Hopefully. Do you see the Zig token, perchance?
No.
Oh. Try and shame that. How much is a hex again? 10. Well, over where the Zig is, which I'll just paste over here, Brutus.
Yeah.
You see the lightning, the thunder, and the clouds forming an almost cylindrical is the word I'm looking for, shape, like a tempest over by the mountains. It's very hard to see through the fog, the haze, and the thunder and lightning, but you make this out as you watch as the lightning V-ish triangular shape. And as you ascend the mountain to your camp, you see your guide standing there. A little camp has been made up, a little fire has been burnt up. You see the most bizarre and grimly macabre piece of art that you have ever seen. You see some sticks that have been arranged and dug into the ground. Mounted upon these sticks, ladies and gentlemen, things are about to get real fucking grim real quick. A torso. The stomach of the torso hollowed out and placed in there, the head with the mouth open and a candle burning in the mouth. And she looks at you as you come down and goes, "Oh, you sure took your time." And let's pick this up next week.
So,
Yeah, it's funny. I just loaded back in.
I'll need to figure out how you can see stuff that I place. In fact, I might be able to... Maybe
That session was hilarious and great.